This is the Disco Dance Machine. It's an electric record player with a microphone, but without the record.
Disco, disco, disco dance machine. Disco, disco, disco dance machine. Disco, disco, disco dance machine.
Disco fun for all. The Disco Dance Machine comes complete as shown, record not included.
Only fans, huh? Dirty women, huh? There we are. Who's in it, Mammy?
You don't want to see.
Oh, Mammy, look at them fans.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's not
Where
right.
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Bruh.
Remember, today is the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you'll ever be again. Until we meet again!
I'll go to a strip club, get a boner with a bunch of other guys. This is the greatest.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it!
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm BF. We are live, and this is The Vibe. It's a New Year's vibe, everybody. What's good in the Stream Show hood? How's everybody doing? That's right. Come on, let's have a little fireworks in it. Happy. Oh, there you go. Look out. Look out. That one almost got me. Happy early New Year's Eve, everybody. What's everybody doing? What's good? I haven't seen anybody doing any lives this morning. Maybe there's going to be some live. There's definitely going to be some live stuff going down tonight because Perry Caravello is going to be on tonight for his New Year's stream. Come on, guys, let's get it started. I didn't see too many people on live in the morning. Nobody's getting this vibe started early. Well, you can count on us right here, BF Live The Vibe, Stream Show 216. We're going to get that New Year's vibe going today. We're definitely going to do that. We're going to do the BF Live Other News, Not So Serious News. We'll do our Miserable Men News History Moment with Bob Levy reading the news from back in the day of the Miserable Men Show on Sirius Satellite Radio. We'll see what kind of friends stop by. I'm just going to hang out and have a good old time for the next 3 hours. So let's go. Hey, what are you all doing today? For me, New Year's I've always associated New Year's with doing jack shit, man. I guess I was taught from a very young age that ain't nothing good really happens out there on New Year's. You know, you get anytime at midnight, even on a sober day, right? You know, nothing good happens after midnight, and especially on these like New Year's nights. So I've always been a homebody. I love just what we're going to do today. We're going to cook some on the grill. That's right. I'm going to cook me a roast. What you going to do? I pre-seasoned my little roast. I got it pre-rubbed and all that. I rubbed my meat, and I rubbed the roast on the grill too. So I'm going to be doing that later on. And then you'll probably just go outside at midnight and make the little noise with the noisemakers and such, and just hang out with the family. That's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to try to get some crabs where I'm at around here. So what are you going to do tonight? You got your fancy clothes on? Are you going out? Are you staying home? Are you not doing shit? Are you making a New Year's resolution? What are you doing? Let's jump in the chat and let's go. I see there's 27 of you in here. Oh. You're probably going to see me like constantly like readjusting my chair. That hydraulic pin in my chair has like, I must have a slow leak, and so I'm just like sitting here kind of slowly deflating during BF Live. But I'm not deflating because I'm not happy, folks. I'm going to be here for the next 3 hours with you. So let's see. Let's take some stuff out backstage. Like I said, let's frame the day. Wow. 365 days. We have made it. December 31st. And all these, there's a Tuesday. It feels like a Friday. And we had Christmas Eve and Christmas and the day after last week. And I haven't known what day it's supposed to feel like or what actual day it is. So that's why I like coming here and hanging out with you guys. And we can frame it and do it. But yeah, I got a few stories we're going to get into. I got a big old hopper here full of good stuff that we can get into. So we're going to do that. We're going to talk about a little bit of weather because it is going to get kind of really super cold. It's supposed to be a cold burst. A cold Arctic blast is supposed to come here. We'll talk about that, the polar vortex, when I go over to my news desk and we do the BF Live other news or not so serious news. But those of you who are regular to BF Live, and welcome if you're new to BF Live, this is where we hang out 3 hours a day. Every day, we do this live off the cuff. I just write it down, and we do stuff in no particular order. Well, kind of a particular order, semi-order. But yeah, we just hang out and have fun, mixing podcasting, radio, friends, and good vibes. We create positive vibes here on BF Live. That is why this is the vibe right here. And this is the vibe 216, folks. So I'm going to put my glasses on. I'm going to run my element, and hopefully you're going to jump in the chat and let me know what you're up to and about how you're about to celebrate this upcoming new year 2025. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm so blessed to be here for any of them and to be here for another one, and I'm super blessed to be here with you guys. So let me know how you're feeling with this upcoming new year as we get ready to jump into the BF Live, the Vibe opening chat family check-in. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Hell to the yeah, you talk amongst yourself, you talk with me. And that is the vibe, and this is BF Live, the vibe. I will remind you, as always, that it's pinned at the top of my chat are my PayPal preset to your tip options. Here we go, Bob. Come on, get off. Come on, let's go, Bob. You're like a cold motor. Let's get the lips going today. The lovely Aunt Esther checks in and says, "Happy New Year, you heathens. Much love and Hoya. Gano, I do gano what you're saying there." Let's go. I understand. I don't know if Flex 316 will be checking in, but Flex 316 is from down under. A lot of you regular viewers know, and they've already had New Year's down there. It's probably 4 a.m. He's already into the new year. So we have to catch up with our friend Flex 316 checking in as I read on Esther's second chat that says, "B, just like the little bug, be sure to always hit that mother effing like button, you fish-eyed fools." I know you love me, but let YouTube know you love me too. And always the third and last message is from me from Aunt Esther, and it's usually very sexy. And she says, BF Live, the vibe. Let's get our vibe on. McDreamy, that's what I'm talking about. McDreamy, come on. Yeah. Your anatomy don't look that great to me. How you doing? Testicle Tiger checks in and says, Hoya to the chat family. Testicle Tiger, hanging out, having fun with... enjoying Sack Squatch, the new Sack Squatch. He's back up live doing his like live kind of continuous stream promoting his tour. So we were enjoying some Sack Squatch. Oh, let's see. Testicle Tiger giving the love to Auntie. And we were also last night enjoying a premiere. Maybe we'll talk about it. We get to a little formal Perry Talk segment. But last night they did a really good job of playing the best of 2024. Shout out to Garrett from PCL from Perry Caravello Live, because I said as much in the chat and Testicle Tiger saw me. What a great job putting together that package package. So many moments, crazy highlights of the Perry Caravello year. I don't know how you would even contain it, but man, he had him all in order, how the year played out. So I would highly recommend that if you get a chance. Go to PCL and watch the best of 2024. Donkey Kongington's checking in on this New Year's Day. Actually, it's New Year's Eve Day. What's up, my friend Donkey Kongington? He says, Testicle Tiger on Esther, BF, Space Nerd, Hoya. Cheers, everyone. My hands have cocoa core all over them, whatever you call semen. That's none of my business. So I won't be chatting for a little while, but I'll be listening. Hey, man. You call your release what you want. Welcome, Donkey Kongington. Testicle Tiger, getting the Hoya from on Esther. Here comes the Reverend Wild Bill saying, oh, shit. He knows that means it's about to go down right here on BF Live. Good morning and good afternoon, Wild Bill. Donkey Kongington, Hoya from on Esther. Can I get a Hoya? Come on, Reverend Wild Bill. You know what we're doing. It's New Year's Eve, dude.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Hoya to the Reverend Wild Bill, checking in from the ATL. Terry Nee, my bro, checks in and says, hello, everybody. Hello, everybody, and everybody. Hello, how you doing, Terry Nee, on this last day of 2024, brother? It looks like we're going to make it to another one on Esther Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Good no, Reverend Wild Bill from Terry Nee. Terry Nee, Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Reverend Wild Bill shouts out Terry Nee and says exactly, and to you also. On Esther checks in with our friend, the Reverend Wild Bill. The Reverend Wild Bill says he has some new songs out. Are we talking about Sasquatch? Are we talking about Synth Pop Troubadour? Because he was kind of featured in that. Let me see what I got for you in the old hopper here. I don't know. I had some things, but let me see. On with the show. Let's see. Gano, Gano, Gano. You got that. On Esther says Terry Nee, Gano. Testicle Tiger says late and gay. Here we go. You are late and gay, just like Perry is.
Shut the fuck up.
You are mostly kind of late and gay, and you always blame it on other people. Terry Nee checks in and says, one more day till the countdown to spring. I like the way you think, Terry Nee. That's right. Compartmentalize this winter shit and let's push it out of the way, brother. Because I know you seem like you like being out on the greens and shooting and doing your thing, and this weather is not very conducive to that. Terry Nee, we have a cold snap that we all have to live through. A big part of the country is going to have to live through. We'll get into that when I slide over to my news desk because it's so big that it will be newsworthy, and it does affect most of the country. Why does disco suck? I don't know, Jerry Lehane. I guess it was just the saturation at the time, and it was like it just seemed like the easiest, lowest hanging fruit. But you know what? Kiss, Rolling Stones, Rod Stewart, you can name all the bands that kind of caved into it and had to felt that they had to do a song with a disco beat to it. How you doing, Jerry Lehane? The Reverend Wild Bill says that opening scares me every time with Shawnee. That's how you're supposed to feel. The Space Chief 75 checks in. On this last day of 2024, how you doing, my friend? I trust and hope that you've had a great 2024. I apologize as I see my signal currently going underwater. I'm sorry, folks. I see what's happening on the liftoff reel. Oh, and I see my signal blinking. Please stand by. Your view is very important to me. Let's see. I'll try to continue here. Jerry Lehane, Gano, the Reverend Wild Bill, Space Chief 75, Hoya. Testicle Tiger says, I learned it from watching you. That's right. Hi, Bill from Jerry Lehane. Jerry Lehane, Hoya from On Esther. Testicle Tiger says, that shit didn't work at all. I was getting high by 17. Well, Testicle Tiger, I've made this comment a couple times myself, that in, I think like DARE, that drug program and commercials like this, they actually educated some of the more innocent ones out there, maybe like you and myself or something. Yeah, right. And actually kind of made it piqued your curiosity and kind of made you interested in something you might not have otherwise known. I said, come on, Signal, come on, recover. Son of a bitch is still underwater, son of a bitch. What the hell is going on? Everything. Hang on, folks. Stand by, folks. Your view is important to me. I can see my signals under the water. Hoya, the Reverend Wild Bill from Space Chief 75. On Esther, give him the love for Space Chief 75. The Reverend Wild Bill says, yes, both of my boys smoke puff, puff, pass because they learned it from watching me. Well, there you go. You're a pioneer there. Come on, Signal. Come on, recover. Let's go. All right. Hoya on Esther from Space Chief 75. Hi, Aunt Esther. Happy Dear Happy do dear. That's it. Happy do dear. Happy do dear to everybody out there. That's it. And Uncle Jack checks in just with the simple fuck yeah. How you doing, Uncle Jack? Happy New Year, brother. It's been a good year. Chops Talk says Hoya. I got the Hoya. Come on, Signal. I'm still waiting for it to recover. Testicle Tiger Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. LJ Lowe says, good evening. Good evening. LJ Lowe, let's go. On this live day, I'm getting ready to kick it over to the news desk right after this opening chat family check-in. We're getting the vibe. We're picking it up right now. Jesus, I thought that was Adele. No, that was the farmer. Let's see. The Rev Hoya from Testicle Tiger. Chops Talks getting the Hoya from Aunt Esther. LJ Lowe getting the Hoya from Aunt Esther. Let's go. Come on. I got to sneeze. Here we go. Oh, I got a sneeze fit, people. Normally I sneeze in threes, so let's stand by and see how that works. Jerry Lahane's feeling the vibe already. Aunt Esther's giving the love from Chops Talk. Mandy Diff checks in, the resident fishing expert. And says BF Live, Chops, Esther, Reverend Wild Bill, Testicle Tiger, and LJ, and Esther. Esther twice there. All right. And Hoya to Blocky Fran, Buffalo Fran. That's me. Let me play a little song while the signal changes. I resemble that remark. Let me see. I can play that. Whoop. That's just a buffalo. Here we go. That's not even coming in. How about this one? Come on.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Hey,
Oh.
Hey, by the way.
Oh, I see the signal coming back now. See? You just threatened it with Jake Hudson. Shout out to Jake Hudson. LJ Lowe says Hoya to Aunt Esther. Reverend Wild Bill says, good no help wipe to the Nightbot. Testicle Tiger says, holy shit, did not know we could live long and prosper. That's right. I'm talking about, and that's not just the shocker and the spocker. That's also live long and prosper. Actually, that is the spocker. There you go. It's the shocker also if you use it the right way. You know what I mean? Let's see. Pecan checks in and says, Goonie Goo Goo. Well, a hearty Goonie Goo Goo to my friend Pecan checking in on this New Year's Eve. Happy New Year, says the Reverend Wild Bill. Wow, folks. It's amazing, and we're I guess, in a way, it's weird, but we're also blessed to be here. I'm happy to be here with you. Pecan Hoya from Aunt Esther. Testicle Tiger says, I felt lost without Boob this morning. Yes, our friend Bob Levy did not make a show this morning. We normally have Bob Levy at 10 a.m. East, and then it kind of leads up to me right here at noon where we're at on the East Coast of the United States. But I guess maybe Bob just hit the rhythm or something. Maybe he wanted to take a little breather, take a day off. But Bob did do, 2 shows yesterday, right? He did a show before mine, and Granny stopped in on that, and then Granny came over on my show, BF Live, and then Granny jumped over there again and did a members-only show with Bob for a few hours in the afternoon. So shout out to Bob Levy if you're watching, my friend. He did retweet this, so I appreciate you, Bob Levy. Pecan shouting out Auntie. Johnny A checks in and says, smash that like. How you doing, Johnny A? Happy New Year, brother, man. So happy to be here with you guys and have a chat family that we're all going to roll into a new year with. A new year, it's the year of the vibe. 2025 is the year of the vibe. Uncle Jack says, some of us were live, drunk, and out of tune last night for 5 hours. Oh, shit. They're always tearing it up in Uncle Jack's shack late at night. The Reverend Wild Bill says, Pecan Hoya and a Goonie Goo Goo. All the night bots are running. And topless last night. Ooh, that was that kind of night last night, huh? Johnny A getting the Hoya from the Reverend Wild Bill. Pecan checks in with the Reverend Wild Bill. Chops Talk says New Year's Eve is always super sketchy to go out on. You're not wrong there, Chops. And that's why I said, a regular night, nothing good happens at a Waffle House or anything after midnight, right? So especially on New Year's Eve when people are out there imbibing, if you will. Understand, motherfuckers? Testicle Tigers getting the shout-out love from Uncle Hack. Johnny A says Hoya to the Reverend Wild Bill. The Reverend Wild Bill says Mandy Diff Hoya. Peacut shouts out our friend Uncle Jack. Wild Bill Hoya from Uncle Jack. Testicle Tiger says, so it's going to be 2020, right? I don't know. 2025 is the year of the vibe. I can feel it, folks. You guys helped me create it, and the vibe is going to increase in 2025. Let's praise Jesus on that one. El Delo checks in and says, watching 5 minutes of fireworks be launched off of Pikes Peak. Hikers take them up every year. Quite a bit enjoyable. Quick but enjoyable. Thank you, LJ Lowe. That is awesome to know that how people might be celebrating in different parts of the country. That is cool as shit, man. I was out at Pikes Peak back in 1997, and it was beautiful. We could only go 13 miles up, drive up that mountain, bro, because when you got to like the visiting store, that little store up there, they wouldn't let us go no further past that because of the weather was terrible above it. But beautiful part of the country, so I'm going to imagine in my mind tonight when it's New Year's Eve, Pikes Peak, what I know of it, and some fireworks going off there. That's an awesome vibe, man. There you go. Come on. Pecan is getting that shout out love from Uncle Hack. On Esther's getting the love too, Mandy Diff. Johnny A says Hoya to Jack. Articulate John checks in and says, in the year 2025, if man is still alive. Thank you for checking in, Articulate John, man. That's right. 25 is the year of the vibe. We're going to party like it's 1999. I like to do that every day. You know that, Wild Bill. Ever since you heard that song, we say, hey, why wait till 1999? We're going to party like that every day. On Esther, giving the love to Johnny A. Jack is getting the shout-out love from Chops Talk. Terry Nee says, we don't need the Arctic to have a blast. We're doing it right now. This guy's punny over here. Terry Nee, what's up, buddy? Mandy is getting the shout-out love from Chops Talk. Hoya Aunt from Johnny A. Uncle Jack Hoya from Aunt Esther. Nikki checks in. My girl checks in on a midday. How you doing, Nikki girl? Checking in on the daytime. Man, we've been seeing you a lot lately. We're getting spoiled by the lovely Nikki showing up. Happy New Year, girl. Heading into another year of my friend Nikki. This is awesome. Check this out. Johnny A. and Chops getting the love from Uncle Jack. Uncle Jack shouts out Aunt Esther. Aunt Esther shouts out Articulate John with a Hoya. Johnny A. gives Chops the love. Mandy Diff says, I pleads the fifth. I pleads the fifth. Uncle Jack says, afternoon to everyone as he's talking. Now, Nikki, from what I know you from this chat family community, now I was talking about how when I was raised, we really didn't go out because it was too buck wild and crazy. But why do I have visions of Nikki out tearing it up on New Year's Eve? I think if anybody might be out there, you don't seem like the kind of person me that's just going to sit home and just let New Year's happen. So let me know what you're doing in the chat tonight, or maybe you are at that point now where you're like, you know what, BF, I did all that stuff. I am chilling out, but I want to find out as Balls Deep checks in. We're dabbing it, and we're doing it. Right here, Balls Deep checking in. Happy New Year, my friend. Happy Crab Day, BF. Fingers crossed. They can be difficult to get this time of the year. They kind of get them from Louisiana and Texas, so your connection has to have a good connection, so fingers crossed on that one. Mandy Diff, Nikki getting the love. Aunt Esther says, Nikki Hoya. The Reverend Wild Bill says, be sure to hit that like and smash that share. That's right, everybody, because I know you love me. But it's absolutely free to let YouTube know you love me, or let Rumble or Facebook, because that's where this is being shown today. Mandy Div gets the Jerry's Balls Deep. Balls Deep Hoya from Aunt Esther. Mandy Div gets the love from Nikki, as well as Aunt Esther. Terry Nee says, Flex is enjoying next year already. Yeah, I feel jealous, Terry Nee. He's ahead of us. He's ahead of us, and I have a feeling, I just get a vibe from him. Maybe he's checking in unless he really overdid it. Nikki says, Aunt Esther Hoya. Uncle Jack says, Nikki, my girl with the U. The lovely Mrs. Cyke Clyde checks in on a Tuesday. We're milking this new year for all it's worth, and we're getting the most we can out of this 31st day of the year. We're not waiting for tonight to have fun. We're doing it right now. It's our early new year with the lovely Mrs. Cyke Clyde checking in. Hoya Nikki from Johnny A. Hoya Ding from Testicle Tiger. Jared Lehane says, Bobby Nick farted in Canada and formed a polar vortex. Silent but deadly. I can't say I disagree with that. He might, I think, we've had Bobby Nick with the wildfires and all. What is that? Captain in my way. Yep, there. There it is. I can hear it. There it is right there. Oh, shit. Let's see. Johnny A checks in and says, Hoya to Mrs. Cyke. Hoya Testicle Tiger from Mrs. Cyke. Balls Deep says, Hoya to Aunt Esther. Ding Dong says, Hoya to Johnny. Our girl Nikki says, hey, Uncle Jack, I was looking for you last night. Uh-oh, look out. Yeah. Cyke Clyde, the lead twisted mind from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs, says Hoya to all my friends. Happy New Year, my friend. I mean, definitely, we were always been bros in the PCL chat, but for whatever reason, 2024 was a transformative year for me and my friend Cyke Clyde here. For whatever reason, I guess we kind of mutually, he discovered that he was good at all of this great face swapping stuff and audio swapping stuff that I'm going to present to you during our Cyke Labs content segment. And for whatever reason, these two things like chocolate and peanut butter came together, and now we are Buffalo Gang. A great year. He's really excelled making this stuff and really getting noticed. And he's an integral part of the Levy-verse and helping Bob produce a lot of his shows and packages over there. So thank you, Cyke Clyde, for everything you've done for me in 2024, bro. Let's keep killing it in 2025. West 11 Bravo checks in and says, hey, Bobby and Hey Chat family, I'm at work doing Elf all on my birthday. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on. Doing F all on your birthday. Happy birthday, West 11 Bravo. Shit, bro. Is it the 31st or the 1st? Well, either way, happy birthday. And let's everybody say happy birthday to West 11 Bravo.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday. My bro got to meet you up at, where were we? Rochester. That's right. Testicle Tiger says 3.5 hours, 2024 was a great year for PCL. Yeah, we were watching it last night. It really was, Testicle Tiger. And, I knew most of the moments, and I love calling them out as they happen. There was all the great moments. If you really want to see all of the antics without all of maybe the in-between stuff that goes on, I highly recommend going over to PCL on YouTube and watch the best of 2024. It was a lot of fun just recalling all of those great moments. And you can't believe it. So many moments, it could feel more than a year. Cyke Clyde's getting the love from Space Chief 75. Nikki gives the love to Cyke Clyde. Sko checks in and says, Hoya, folks. Hoya. Let's go, Skull. Happy New Year, buddy. We got friends checking in backstage. I'm acknowledging them. I'll give you a second to get set up as I continue with the chat family check-in, and maybe they'll join us for it. Testicle Tiger says, Hoya. Cyke Clyde gives the love to Nikki, Testicle Tiger, West 11 Bravo, and Space Chief 75. Uncle Jack says, Nikki, we did a members only last night and sang Drunken Shirtless Karaoke. That's the kind of stuff that you can check out the antics and the Jack Shack. And I guess it wasn't gay at all. Nikki says, West 11 Bravo, and give him the love. Cyke fam from Testicle Tiger. Cyke emoji, and Hoya from Aunt Esther. And you know how she's doing that, folks? For as little as 25 cents a day or $5 a month, she is a member. I don't know what level you're on, but for just as $5 a month, you can be a member and have fun with the Cyke Clyde emojis, or for $10 a month as well. West 11 Bravo, Cyke, and Nikki getting the love. Aunt Esther says, West 11 Bravo, Hoya. Uncle Jack shouts out Cyke. Cyke Clyde says, Jack, pissing off Tom Gully last night was so fun. I can't keep up with how often that goes on, and I don't know, and I thought I overheard something about maybe Tom Gully relinquishing his Catalano TV wrench to Joey so he don't have to catch any more shit, because I understand that he kind of snipes people out that say negative stuff about him. Shout out to the 42 awesome people that are hanging out for a midday vibe, folks. We're going to continue with the chat family check-in. I got some bros backstage. I got a news desk with stories and fun stuff we're going to get into and start off this year early. We're going to wrap up last year and start off a new year right here. Nikki is getting the fire and the love from Space Chief 75. Nikki gives the love, says, damn, Uncle Jack, I didn't receive a notification. And I will caution and remind you, just as you would for BF Live on your YouTube channels, make sure you got that bell filled in on your favorite channel. It says notifications, so go to like BF Live, for example, The Vibe, and when you see that little bell, when you make sure it's colored in, that means you can select it to get all notifications or just certain ones, but make sure you have it turned on so you don't miss the fun. Aunt Esther saying, Skol Hoya. West 11 Bravo shouts out Aunt Esther and says, hey there. Testicle Tiger says, yes, Cyke, and I got the Tom Gully treatment last night. What did you, I guess I missed out on something last night. Maybe our friends backstage will give us a little update on it. Space Chief 75 getting the love and the dancing from Nikki. Mason in Portland checks in with his member for 1 month chat and says, Happy New Year, y'all, and 666. And to that I say, bones up, Mason in Portland. Did you watch that best of last night, man? It was really fun seeing a wrap-up of all the fun stuff that we got to experience on PCL this year, Mason. Uncle Jack checks in and says, Nikki, make sure you hit that notification, y'all. That's right. Hit that joint. Nikki is dancing with love for Terry Nee. On Esther says Ding Dong and Hoya. LOL Testicle Tiger from Cyke. He blocked me so fast, says Cyke Clyde. Well, you guys are going to have to let me know in the chat. We're going to talk about this more. On Esther getting the love from Ding Dong. Death before disco, says West 11 Bravo. So you can see he was team not disco. We're getting to the bottom of the chat. I have it all notifications on, Uncle Jack. Well, Tiff says, am I having a stroke? No, Tiff, that's my horrible internet signal. How are you doing? Happy New Year, the lovely 3F Tiff, our original 3F Tiff queen. Not to be confused with Tiffany Washington. That's right, we have more than one. How you doing, Tiff? Happy New Year, my friend. Disco was great. Gyrating girls, who wouldn't love that, says Terry Nee. 2025, y'all. See, I knew if anybody would be ready to party, it would be Nikki. And Peter Sky Parker. Proper modulation. Proper testing. Nikki, you might not be a Ms. member. A Mizember. Oh, I get it. A Mizember. That's right. Are you a member or are you a Mizember over there? I guess that's maybe the Uncle Jack levels. Nikki, wow, that's weird. It does happen a lot. Sometimes, oftentimes these YouTube messes up sending stuff out. Testicle Tiger says, I got more jabs in than you did, Cyke. I think he was giving me a chance because I used to stick up for him. Wow. So you broke last night. Peter Sky Parker's getting the shout-out love from Aunt Esther. Tiff is getting the check-in love from Chops Talk. Matter of fact, let's bring some friends in right now. As Bumbles defense lawyer checks in. What's up, man? I hope you're avoiding the train today. All right, well, why don't we have some friends familiar and maybe some friends new stop in right now. This guy's a bro, you know. He joins us very often right here from the Great White North. My friend and yours. Let's welcome our friend, Bobby Nick. Come on, Bobby Nick.
Hello.
Happy New Year's Eve, buddy.
Yeah, happy New Year's Eve, man.
Wow.
We're doing it. We're having it.
We're doing it. We're having it. We're
doing it.
It does feel like, you get to these days of the year. It's kind of a blur, in the middle of the year, but you get to the end of the year, Bob, and yeah, we made it through another one, man.
Yeah, another one gone.
It's funny. We're 25 years into a new millennium. I mean, it's crazy, man. It's a new century, new millennium, new everything. 25 years. We're living in a great wild time, and I'm happy to be here with you, man. So, anything good going down? I'm hearing all this. I don't know what went down in Uncle Jack's shack with Tom Gully. It sounds like Tom Gully got the treatment again.
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about that, but I know on the Lunatic Lounge last night, Jerry Shepherdini saw Joey C pop in the chat.
Yeah,
and they started going at each other. So now there's a battle set for Saturday.
Yeah, I saw a scheduled YouTube for the 4th, right? Is that the proper date? It's the 4th. And I'm like, why is there? And it says Jerry Shepherdini versus Joey C, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I saw that scheduled already, buddy. Well, I don't know if this next guy that's backstage knows it, but let's see what he's been doing just since yesterday, because it was the first time he's joined us. And I said, hell, why don't you join us again? It went so well. So let's say hello to him again. He's our newest friend. It's Chops. Come on, Chops.
Hey, Chops, man.
Bobby. Now you understand why we had to come up with the Bobby Nick and the BF, because we would sit on panels where it was nothing but Bobby's, Chops.
I hear you on that.
How you doing, man?
How we doing?
Doing good on New Year's Eve?
Oh, fantastic. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were happy to have you yesterday, and a lot of people were very positive about your appearance yesterday. And you asked, if you were available. So yeah, let's do it, man. So what is your whole thing on New Year's? Have you had traditions? Did you ever do the whole dress up and spend too much money and go out on New Year's? Because what is your history with New Year's?
I think like a lot of people, like at first, that's all we always want to go out. We always want to do the thing, go out to clubs and whatnot. But I think after a couple of times of either almost being arrested or being arrested because of somebody else, or almost getting beat up, or there's so much that you could be the most responsible person in the world, but you have no idea what might happen. So that's why I kind of I like to stay in the back when New Year's Eve.
Yeah, it's safer, it's cheaper, and you name some very good reasons, because that's right. Even if you can do the best, your job, be on your best behavior, you cannot control the actions of your party and maybe people that clash with others in other parties. So yeah, it's just it just seems like a bad volatile mix there. But I'm glad you joined us today. So yeah, like I said, I like to stay around and just kind of cook out on the grill, drink at home, smoke at home, do my whole thing at home and be safe. How about you, Bobby? Nick, I mean, I know you're 10, you're not really much for running out and doing much anyway. But what has been your tradition in the past? Like, did you do stuff when you were younger?
When I was younger, yeah, I used to just usually party at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, have some friends over and fucking drink it up. But now I don't really do anything.
Be responsibly irresponsible,
Yeah,
that's basically it, Chops. You're right. Yeah, that's what it gets down to. When you're doing it at home, you're just being responsibly irresponsible. All right, well, let's continue through this chat family check-in and get in some news and some fun stuff. But thanks for being here, boys. I got friends. This is what we do. Yeah, I was surprised not to see Bob on this morning, but I'm glad you guys could come hang out in the midday. Let's see. On Esther's getting the shout-out love from Peter Sky Parker. PSP gets the love, from Chops Talks right here. Blum's defense lawyer, good note from on Esther. Tiff is getting the love from our other queen, Nikki. Uncle Jack says, oh, shit, that's right, Nikki. You got a member up, girl. Well, come on, you got a member up over there. I still smoke weed, but I sure don't see those commercials anymore. And that's kind of why I like including them, because some people totally miss that whole that train of those kind of drug commercials. Now, what do you think about those, Chops? You barely remember those, or what do you think about those?
No, I sadly do remember those. It's funny. Me and my loved one were literally talking about this morning, like how different it used to be. Weed used to be in the past. Like when I was growing up, my mom thought that I was possessed by demons because I was smoking weed. I was like, but this was like Bible Belt type of stuff.
The propaganda, they called it devil's lettuce, because it made you behave like whatever the quote unquote devil was, right?
And I gotta love the one where the person melted into the couch, and also the egg. Like this is your brain.
Oh yeah, this is your brain. This is your brain on drugs. Absolutely, man.
Like, that is way too simple. Where is the evidence? Give me the facts.
And like I said, to a lot of people, when I grew up just like watching cartoons or whatever, like I was perfectly fine not knowing or being educated about drugs. But to some extent, these DARE programs in school, they actually gave you like all the bullet points about this is a good drug, this is a bad drug. So it kind of had a weird kind of reverse effect, I think, on some people.
Now, like when I say drugs, I'm strictly mean just marijuana. To be honest, like obviously, if you do crack, cocaine, or something like that, that egg might be
that might be accurate, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Well, you're getting a shout out love from your boy Peter Sky Parker right here.
Thank you, Peter.
Tiff is saying, sweet Nikki. Aunt Esther shouts out Tiff with a Hoya. Terry Nee says, everyone is home. The internet will be under assault. You're probably not wrong about that. We already experienced that a little bit. Hi, Chopsy from Tiff with 3 Fs. Queen Tiff is checking in. Uncle Jack, I got that Tennessee honey jack for tonight. Uh-oh. You drinking alone? You drinking at home? What are you doing? The Reverend Bill says, gotta run, but y'all will be on the big screen. Well, there you go. Am I looking all right? That's why I got to trim my nose hairs when people tell me that stuff. I got to make sure I got all the hairs just right. I always imagine like people watching me on an 80-inch TV and my nose is like kind of like this or something, So, let's see. Uncle Jack is having the love for Tiff. I'm going to member up. Uncle Jack says, Tiffany. Uncle Jack says, Chops, who's the hottie you checking you out? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hottie checking you out. Good morning, Uncle Jack, from the lovely Tiff. Nikki, I know that's right from Uncle Jack. Some hot cougars, said our friend Tiff. Hells yeah. I wish every show was as cool as this one. Well, I appreciate your positive words, Blummel's defense lawyer. Facts, Blummels, thank you. Just Mike checks in and says, Happy New Year, Bobby Frayne, New Year's Eve, Bobby Frayne, and everyone. Just Mike.
Happy New Year's.
Show on tomorrow at 8 o'clock East, New Year's Day on Just Mike on YouTube if you want to check that out. Peter Sky Parker says, yo, Nikki, what's up, girl? What's up? Let's see. Am I doing it right, Jack? Says our friend Peter Scott Parker. Bob's doing stand-up tonight, I think. That's right, Space Chief 75. What's he been saying? He's doing it at Governor's or something. So if you're in that area, I would recommend it. I've seen Bob do stand-up a few times, and you will enjoy yourself. Nikki is getting PSP. Yo, homeboy. Peter Scott Parker's laughing. Testicle Tiger says, Granny was on stream all day and night, man. He killed it. Yeah, Granny was a lot of fun, man. I did mention that in the beginning. He was on Bob's show early yesterday. He jumped here on BF Live, and he jumped right back on with Bob when Bob did his 3 o'clock members only show.
I think he's trying to compete with Bobby Nick because Bobby's been known for that guy that's been he's like on all the podcasts. You put in the hours everywhere.
Yeah.
So
I would say Bobby Nick is the Jamaican of podcasts. What you got? I do 3, 4, 5 podcasts. I do other podcasts, man. You got only 1 podcast. I do 5 podcasts. What's wrong with you? You're lazy, man. Nikki is getting the last. Skull says, I hope Bob is bopping with Perry and Tony tonight. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Happy Tony New Year. It's going to be Tony New Year tonight. We need this because ever since Perry's been so defiant and been going off about Tony attacking him when we know it was really that Perry that fell on Tony because he gets handsy with him. But yes, that's going to happen tonight. New Year's Boppin' Eve at 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. We got to check that out. Happy New Year from Johnny A checking in. And Happy New Year from my big sister checking in. My sister knows we grew up with that family tradition too. We were taught that nothing good happening out there at night. People out there drinking and drugging and drinking and driving and shit. You're better off just relaxing, staying home, and being safe. Hello, big sis. Uncle Jack says Granny is the new Bobby Nick. See, Chops? Uncle Jack, you're on the same wavelength. Kathy's getting all the love from our friend Nikki. Mandy Diff is getting the love from Uncle Jack. 2025, we're going to stay alive and increase the vibe in 2025. Let's get to the bottom of this. What time is your show tonight, Uncle Jack? Are checking in. We'll be 250. Oh, the America will be 250 years old. What do they call that? The quarter centennial or something like that. I know there's a term for it, Terry name.
bicentennial. Is that what it is?
No, bicentennial was 200. 250 is a
200. Yep. Okay.
Right. 200 was bicentennial. Nikki was dancing 8:30 tonight, girl. Happy New Year's, Nikki. I'm sure there's going to be fun popping off all night. Between Perry and Uncle Jack Shack, there's going to be stuff. And man, I'll be hopping around the chats and seeing what everybody's up to later on tonight in a safe way. Hoya Chat family from Tits McGee Titty Wrinkle. Hanging out with the boys who always love baking when they are here. Everyone is invited for dessert. You like you like that, Chop? You like my straight delivery of that name?
Some names that don't get me, but that one, Titty Wrinkle.
Oh my! And they lightened them up because I don't know if you famously know, but Tits McGee and her husband are essentially what's this? Tell them to Bobby Nick the situation. She's a baby, right?
Yes. We adopted her. Me and Scott Fitzpatrick adopted her after we got married. So I am her mama. I'm her mama. And
lots changed in the past 10 minutes.
We had the Reverend Wild Bill on my Halloween show here on the Vibe, and for whatever reason, we all had wigs and costumes on, and it turned into an impromptu marriage of Bobby Nick and Scott getting married, and Wild Bill, the Reverend Wild Bill, actually officiated over it. So.
When did this happen? How did I miss
Halloween.
this?
This was on Halloween, yeah.
So that's why if you see references of him being the dad or the adopted child, that's where all that comes from.
It all makes sense now.
Hello, Aunt Esther from my sister Kathy. Hello, everyone. Sorry if I missed anybody on the train, of course. I did call that. See? Be safe out there. Nikki be hanging on the shack with Granny and I. Well, very proper English. The Nightbot is getting the shout-out love from Pecan. Tits McGee, Hoya. Nikki says, I'm going to hang out at the Jack Shack, and then it's on and popping corn. Bobby Nick sawing logs. Where were you sawing logs there, buddy?
Well, sawing logs is usually a term of sleeping.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought too.
So I was like an hour ago, but not no more.
There you go. Last night's show was great. Uncle Jack says pecan. Nikki says we're going to have fun tonight. They're going to Wang Chung tonight. Testicle Tiger's having fun with the members only emojis of Cyke and the Armchair Comic. Spawn Hoya from Aunt Esther. Testicle Tiger has men holding hands. Men holding hands. I can't wait to see them holding hands tonight. Cyke Clyde says, thanks, BF. Means a lot to me. I feel the same. We have formed a great friendship in 2024 and much more to come in 2025. Spawn checks in with the Hook'em Horns and the Quack Attack. That's for the Oregon Ducks. Let's see. Nikki is throwing out the demons. Damn girl, she fine, says Peter Scott Parker. Let's get through all I want for Christmas is. Got something getting in my way here. Let's see. BF, why did you do that to my people? What did I do to your people? I didn't do nothing to your people.
What do you mean, you people?
My people. I knew what you meant. Anything with Officer Lawrence is my favorite Perry stuff. Yeah, they showed when Amazon driver Victor came over and cleaned up the place. So many good moments from out the year. I popped in on Jake's stream yesterday just to say hello. Immediately greeted with, you haven't sent me any money lately, Spawn.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he proceeded to send his links out, like, you know, his Venmo and his PayPal.
Yeah, like, so you got to trip over him, basically, right?
Yeah, it's like
you ain't gonna
very entitled.
Whoa. Dead Fool's checking in. Hey, buddy, Happy New Year to you coming up. Dude, Tom Gully blocked me from his channel over a bed emoji. What? Is that somebody sleeping? The sleeping emoji? Is that what that is? It's a little small for me.
Dumbass.
What in the holy autism is a Tom Gully? I hear so much this name.
he's this very thin-skinned podcaster who thinks he's funny and amusing, but he's not.
Oh, he actually has a show. I thought he was just a chatter on Mod or something like that.
No.
He was the kind of a guy, I guess the way I describe it, his arrogance precedes him. Like, he has this air about him, but he really doesn't have much to back it up, if you will, if that explains anything.
Is he like a Joey C type of arrogance or worse?
Oh,
that's a tough one, huh? Oh, shit.
Yeah, it is.
He's different from Joey C, definitely.
Yeah, Joey C is like kind of outrageous.
Yeah, this guy's not outrageous at all. He's just boring.
Oh
boy.
Okay, that's horrible.
Where is let me see. I'm looking for some stuff that people made about this very topic. Let's see.
He's so boring that they actually made things about it, or just so dull, possibly.
Yeah. And I wish I could find it. Oh, let me see. It might be in my Discord. Let's continue on. It says, are you planning to do a few sit-ups or light stretching before rolling out that granite desk? I'll be getting to that really soon. A quality production. It's fun. Let's see. Deadful Hoya. Nikki said what had happened was that also see. And I don't know if you're familiar with this, but anything that is said after the phrase "what had happened was" is usually and always a lie. Let's see. Deadful, PSP, and Peacunt. Tactical Tiger says, all I said was to be a man and take Granny's phone call. Wow, he's getting butthurt. Tom Gully for prison, says Peter Sky Parker. I was looking for that. Let's see, maybe it's here in Discord. Yeah, I mean, people are like all going in, like, and then Bobby Nick, that's what I said, buddy. I think at some point you don't know if people are going in because they really hate Tom Gully, or because it's the thing to do now, because it's kind of funny to see who can get like their best. It's
like the flavor of the Dabbleverse, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he rubs me the wrong way. I just don't mess with him. Like, you know, I don't want anything to do with him. But yeah, you know, I really don't even. I never understood why Bob Levy had him on. I thought he was. I didn't ever think they gelled together.
Was he on as a regular or maybe like a one-time thing?
He was going on there pretty regularly for a while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't believe that I moved that somewhere because I thought I had it in a certain file. Go for that playable. Shit that's playable on the air. Yeah, I'm not finding it right now. All right. Actually, what is that? Go back real quick. All right. Boom. Click on this. Fuck. Yeah, something I'm looking for went away.
Divorce lawyer was saying, who is Tom Gully? I'm asking sincerely. Oh, thank you, because I think a lot of us need to catch up on that. And I think we're doing that right now. Accidentally.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't, I didn't know about him until I saw him on Bob Levy's show.
But he's creating such a stir, and what's crazy is that he's creating a stir without me even knowing that he has a show. It seems like he has a banning problem. He goes on other shows and starts doing.
Well, if you give him a wrench, yeah, he'll start banning people. He doesn't give a shit.
Which, how the hell does that happen then? If he has this name about him, how are people not just taking the wrenches away as soon as he gets a bad rep?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think
I'm asking
the
for
only
the logical.
I think the only real place this has ever happened was Joey C's and his own place. You know, his own.
Oh, okay.
That's where the bannings have
Wow.
happened. So
Just
I don't think. I think he's given up his wrench on Joey C's.
No,
that's what I heard.
This isn't the one that goes hard, but this is a little bit like he recently got some headshots, and somebody put this together.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
Not what I was expecting at all. Good Lord.
He got headshots. Yeah,
he paid for that?
He paid for that?
Oh my God. I thought he just looks like he went into his closet, turned his lights only a certain shade and took it with his phone. Holy crap. No.
That was horrible.
Uncle Jack, it's fine. I was even a member, but if he can't take the slightest ribbing, so be it. All right, well, let's continue on this. I'm just going to go.
Wow, so you were. This guy just.
Well, look, that's very Jake-like. Jake did the same thing. Deadpool was like looking out for him and took care of him as he does, generous to him. And then Jake basically burned that bridge, didn't he?
Yeah, but Jake has autism and he's like a little special.
He's got an excuse. All right. What do you say we do this? Because y'all talking to each other, which is great and awesome. And I'm so happy that there's 40-some people in here. Let's make sure I want to make sure I acknowledge like Stacey Allen checking in a little later in the morning. There she is. Come on, girl.
My cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
Stacey Allen says, "Oh, look who's back! Chops for life. Look, you got a instant fan right here."
Oh, goodness.
The lovely Stacey Allen.
Much love.
If Chops could bottle and sell that happiness, he'd be making some money.
Can't bottle it, but I can roll it up.
Uh-oh. As long as your nose hair don't look like Perry's ear hair, BF, you are good, fam. I saw that. That is so gross. They did a close-up on Perry's ear, and the hair just coming out of it is kind of crazy.
Oh, no, really?
Perry is, in his older 50s, I'm assuming?
Late 50s, early 60s.
Late 50s.
He might is he a year younger than Bob, or is he older? He's around the similar age to Bob.
Something happens to guys at some age, we just grow a forest in our ears.
Yeah, it's weird.
Mm-hmm.
I got to shave my ears like every month. It's fucking retarded. Like I never knew that was going to be a thing.
Right? Same. And then you reach a certain age and you start to, you get an itch in your ear and you're just like, oh, it's because I have hair in there.
Yeah.
Widow's Killer checking in and says, Tony Hawk, Officer Lawrence, and Dave Navarro will be on with Perry tonight. I can't wait, Widow Killer. It's going to be crazy. He's going to be yelling, "Get out of my house" all night, well into the new year. It's going to be a lot of fun. And like I always say, the biggest fun is hanging out with people like you, Widow Killer, and Testicle Tiger, and the great PCL chat family. Peter Scott Parker says, "Shit, Jack, you know how to do it, cuz another day, another dollar." What was that? What are those? Watching the ball drop from a TV screen and in your own living room is the best way to do it, in my personal opinion. Yeah, and some people are paying like $700 to go to Applebee's in Times Square. I think we talked about $700 to have like kind of a front row seat there.
I've really got to understand. I try to understand the minds of people when it comes to certain things, but I can't get into the minds of the people that are actually there on Times Square. That's a lot of dedication.
It is. I hear like people now have diaper game now, but they said once you're pinned in there, you have a heart. You can't get out and go to the bathroom. Like they don't really make it easy, and that would be on my mind the whole time, like a trap.
Well, and it's cold as fuck too. Like
just so you can take a couple pictures for the gram and go, okay, you did it. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. And the shows are not really that great these days. Well, I mean, I don't know what they have lined up this year, but for the past couple of years, I haven't been like wowed.
Yeah, you had that Mariah Carey debacle that happened a couple years ago, or she wasn't singing with her track, or she kind of just gave up in the middle of her performance.
I didn't see that.
Blummel's defense lawyer checks in and says it's semi-quincentennial. All right, that's a more you know right there.
Nice. Well done.
That's a more you know from Blummel's defense lawyer. I knew that there was a term for it there, Chops. Semi-quincentennial. You understand? Let's see. We're almost at we got to get to the bottom of this chat. I want to make sure I'm just going to acknowledge anybody that we didn't talk to and say hello to you real quick. But if I said hello, I'm just going to go. Let's see. Hey, dead fool. Half of Bobby's wrenches are banned by Tom Gully. Holy shit. Well, we're scared here on BF Live. Pecan is there. El De Lo says Tom Gully shaves doll heads to make wigs for mice in the walls. Oh, that's it. Yeah, micey. Yeah, micey. All right, here we go. Sorry, text to talk. West Sullivan Bravo says, I watched a little bit of PCL 2024 retrospective. The basketball chili was perfect. Yeah, that was excellent. How the wall of chili tipped over in slow motion, splashing all over those crappy blinds that he's had since the 90s. That was an awesome moment of the year. West Sullivan Bravo. Peter Sky Parker says, Tom Gully blocked 10 of my YouTube accounts for saying too loud.
Yeah.
Oh, you were saying that earlier. Who is Tom Gully? Exactly. Wow, I just know him from TSN chat. I thought he was cool. I didn't know he was controversial. Aku checks in. Even I got blocked and I didn't do anything, says Aku Mudgeon checking in. He worked for Cartoon Network back in the day, worked for a lot of shows for 30 years old. Watch us see. I want to scan through this. Did we get everybody? Did we say hello to everybody at least once? Bob Gullybird is more accurate. Let's see. All right, let's go. Let's keep going. We got to get to some other stuff here. I got news to get to and more fun. 20 bonus wings. Oh, yeah, $700. Martini Steve was here the other day when we talked about Applebee's. $700 just to hang out in the Times Square Applebee's. But you get 20 bonus wings for free. And I would like to say that there's no such thing as a bonus wing. That is a chunk of meat, my friend. That is all that is, a chunk of meat. A bonus wing.
All you can eat.
That's a more you know.
It's a good chunk of meat, but just a chunk of meat, nonetheless.
Right, it's fine. That's right. It's chicken. It's a chunk of meat, but it's not a bonus wing.
So, like we know it's $700, but here's out. You get 20 wings. What? That's a selling point.
PSP asks, does anyone know if there's any truth to the rumor that Ray DeVito was involved in an altercation at a Sheetz last night and got arrested?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. It sounds like something was going on there. I hear a little noise right there.
He sheet himself?
No, Sheetz is like a... I'm going to jail! Sheetz is like a 7-Eleven, if you will. There is no bottom of the chat, BF. You're not wrong, dead fool. I got to graze through it, buddy. I love talking to the chat, and I could do a chat-only show all day, but you know I got a big news desk over there that I got to give some use to, buddy. So I'm just going to scan through it. There he is, Flex 316. I knew it.
Good day.
He's already ahead of us, folks. It's already 2025. He is checking in from down under, and the worldwide vibe is official now that Flex 316 has checked in from down under. How you doing, brother? Happy New Year. And with that, I've scanned my way to the bottom of the opening chat family check-in. Let's get into some other fun, folks. I got a whole show we got to do.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah, they're doing it already. They're talking amongst themselves. And they're talking with me, and that is how the vibe is created every day, Monday through Friday here on BF Live, and this is 216 BF Live. All right, so let's get into the news. I said I got over my news desk over here, but I'm also trying to multitask and find some other things that I go. So if I see them distracted, that is why.
I just want to say to Tits McGee, yes, Chops does look like Raffi.
Wait a minute, dear.
Raffi? I haven't gotten that one yet.
Well,
let's look up Raffi.
Yeah.
Gotta look up
Is it
Raffi.
the beard? The hair?
Yeah, I think so.
The hat?
Yeah, a general, kind of general look. Raffi, good pull, Raffi. Well, Raffi's looking a little older now, so it's definitely going to be younger Raffi. So
yeah, I got to get younger Raffi for sure.
What was Raffi known for?
Singing for kids.
Singing and
singing. No, I know who you're talking about. Oh my God.
I'm just looking
He's one of the guys that like I know he's humble and I'm supposed to be like, oh, he's so humble. Look at him go. He's doing right for kids. But just I'm just like, oh, shut up.
Let's try it. Let's see.
Too humble.
Let's see if this one works. What about that one? There you go.
There he is. Yep.
There you go.
I can't deny it.
I was looking for one with glasses, but I couldn't find one. But Raffy, what's a Timu Raffy? Let me see. Baby Beluga, you listen in the car. That's right. Let's see. If Ray did get arrested, it'll be everywhere today. Raffy from the league. Raffy right here. This guy, this music guy from back in the day. Good old Raffy.
I would totally rock his style too. Love the shirt.
Great pool. Great reference there. I like that. Good Raffy reference, man. Deep cut there.
Well
Shit,
done.
man. That's cool. So we're going to have some fun here today. How about, let's do it now. Let me go over to my news desk. Let me get my stories pulled up here. I got a couple of them. Let's talk about that weather, Bobby Nick, because, yeah, you were accused before I think you joined the show of maybe breathing heavily or blowing cigarette smoke, and we're going to have a polar vortex down here in the lower 48, buddy. You got
Well, I could have been, you know.
All right.
I could have been.
Well, lest anyone blame the forest fires, they weren't Bobby Nick's fault. The Canadian fires that blew smoke down in here, you were catching shit for that, and we can't blame Bobby Nick for this. But let's learn more about it. Let me go over to my news desk, and I'm going to tell you about this polar vortex because it's really supposed to be a thing. So let me go over my news desk, and I'm going to tell you about it now in the BF Live Other News or the BF Live Not So Serious News. That's right, folks. You know where to get all your serious news, but we like to do the alternative news here, or the BF Live Not So Serious News. Some alternative news stories that maybe other places don't report to you. But we will mix in some real news. And yes, there is a polar vortex. Now, I think I've stated on here probably earlier that I'm a fan of summer, and Terry Nee's already looking forward to the spring, as I am too. But the polar vortex heading for the U.S. will bring exceptionally cold temps in the new year. The weather models are screaming. So they're saying that there's no doubt about it. Like every weather model is saying, we going to get it. P-Cunt lets us know that it's Bobby Cronkite time. My people, says Testicle Tiger, I miss rapping Granny. He's rapping Granny, yep. All right, but let's continue this because it's going to actually show you the swath here. If you can see it in the little map, I'll show you a bigger one real soon. It says January is shaping up to be the coldest in a decade as the polar vortex dips south across the eastern half of the United States, shocking a nation that has enjoyed an unusually balmy end of the year. Would you say that's accurate for your end of the year, Chops? Been pretty balmy.
When you say balmy, what do you mean by that?
Not exactly hot, not exactly cold. Kind of a little cold in the air, but maybe just a little warm enough, a little cold, to kind of, a little in the middle there.
So I'm new to my neck of the woods, but I've heard from everybody around that like this is not the winter that we're used to. Like it's supposed to have been at least snowing, a little bit of ice. It's not the right thing for some reason.
Well, that's what they're saying. A lot of the nation is expecting, but hang on there tight, Chops, because it says it's going to get cold and then very cold. A meteorologist told the Post on Monday. It says that based on the latest long-range data, this January has the potential to be the coldest since 2014, so about approximately 10 or 11 years. Here it is right here, tracking the cold. There's a little map of it. Temperatures at 5,000 feet. Let's see. I'll go continue. The article says temperatures are expected to begin dropping from the Rocky Mountains to the East Coast around Thursday, so in 2 days from now. But the real plunge will set in sometime between 7 and 14 days from now. The plunge will bring wind chills across the Midwest, dipping below zero. Exceptionally cold temperatures down to 20 degrees below zero average in some places, and freezing conditions setting in as far south as the Gulf Coast and even into Florida, folks. So this is going to be one of them ones where people in like Atlanta that don't have proper road clearing equipment, or people don't have proper heat because you live in a warm weather state, you might get a little surprised by this one.
They say my Arab blood is not ready. I'm already shivering just at the thought.
Just the thought of it. Are you one of those people when it's like the people in Florida that I know, when it gets to be like 59, 60 degrees, they start putting their jackets on indoors and everything?
Yep.
You're that guy, huh?
Without a doubt. But for me, it's more about like up in the 40s. I wouldn't say.
All right, that's reasonable. And there is pretty good chance the vortex will bring with it significant winter storms. Fox Weather caution. The prime window for these winter storms would be the middle of to the end of next week, they said, adding that the southeast could even see some snow or ice. So if you can see this map real good, folks, it is the let's see, Wild Bill in the ATL. You better hang on tight, my friend, and everybody kind of in the East Coast to like the Midwest out to the Rockies. We're going to get this Arctic air allowed. And Bob, they said this is from you blowing your cigarette smoke so much that you forced the cold air down on us, buddy. That's what they said earlier.
Well, it is pretty cold. I hope this shit doesn't. I hope it doesn't get any colder here. Fuck, man, it's already cold enough. God damn it.
Yeah.
My gas and electricity bill combined, because I got the same company, are $500 this fucking month. It's insane.
Ooh, my goodness.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nothing's getting cheaper, and you're up in Canada, of course, and so you have no choice but to pay for energy and pay for heat, and also
or die.
Or die.
Freeze to death.
There is that choice, I guess. That's not the best one. But there's your warning, folks. So I'm not a fan of cold, and I really don't want to hear this, and I really don't want to report it. But I do want to be aware of it, that it's going to get cold. So let's get on to some more. Let's get on some warmer news. I'm going to hang out here with you guys and stay warm together in the chat family. Whoa, let's see who's checking in. I think Kahuna checked in. People always sneaking in. There he is.
Oh.
Kahuna checks in.
Big Kahuna.
Happy New Year to you and the missus out there. Let's see. That's what I'm ready. I love snow, says Mandy Diff. My whole take on snow.
Kahuna.
Go ahead.
Oh, Kahuna sent me a picture of a fucking Hawaiian Christmas tree, and I mean, it's the craziest thing.
What does that look like? Can you describe it?
It's like it's a Hawaiian tree with like these big decorations on it. It's crazy. I thought it was really cool.
I will Google search it.
You know what? I'll send you the picture, BF. Hold on a second.
Well, it's even better. I just typed in Hawaiian Christmas tree and I got a couple hits, but it just looked like a kind of a basic Christmas tree. Hey Cahoon, how you doing, man? Happy New Year. BF, pop me the link for New Year's. Come on, where's he? Bobby, I feel you. I pay $800 a month when it's cold.
Holy shit! Really? I thought I had to pay a lot.
Wow, there you go.
Now, what does that keep your house up to when it comes to degrees? Like, are you trying to keep it up to the 50s, 60s, 80s?
Good question.
Probably like, 65 maybe. You know, because like I try to keep it down a little bit. Like, I'll put on like right now I'm wearing 2 t-shirts and a long sleeve shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
just low enough to be comfortable in a couple of layers. And
so I don't have to have the furnace up so high, so I can save a little bit of money. But BF, I put that picture in the chat there.
Okay.
Sorry for taking so long, buddy.
No, it's okay, man. No problem. Guys were talking enough in between, so it's no problem at all. In the BF live. Oh, okay. Oh, neat. That's cool. All right, let's share this. Yeah, so you said this is a Hawaiian Christmas tree, huh?
Yeah.
Looks very much so. Check that out. Yeah, it's like a palm with big bulbs in it.
Yeah, look at that.
Okay.
Look at that shit.
Wow.
It's not a pine, that's for sure.
Awesome. Well, I think he's kind of let it know that he's kind of spending his holidays on the island, right? He's told us that before, right?
Yeah.
There you go. So that explains the palm tree. Enjoy that. Happy New Year to you and yours there. Checking in. There we go. Get out of that. Tesco Tiger's bragging about it, saying 70 during the day, 60 at night. She's out there on the West Coast. I only needed a light jacket. Uncle Jack says. Nikki checking in. I would say it's very unseasonably warm. 48 here in central Pennsylvania, says my friend Spawn checking in, slightly doxing himself. Happy 2025, people. From comedian Tay Boogie checking in. A big part of 2024 when he checked in for our 100 show and we did the armpit stuff, did the armpit evaluations. How you doing there? Let's see, Tay.
Yeah, good to see you, Tay.
All right, well, let's check in here. So, yeah, so it's that cold is really going to dip down here, y'all. So hang on tight. Get your coats. Get what you need. And maybe Frankie McDonald is going to be doing a report on that, Bobby Nick, our Canadian weatherman friend.
I would love to hear that. Frankie's the best.
All right, Frankie's the dude. Shout out Frankie if you happen to be watching. I'd like to have him on sometime. Let's see, in this next story says a woman consumes 49 grams of green cotton candy for a Guinness World Record. Chops, from time to time, we cover some of these crazy Guinness records, my friend. You ever have any interest or see any of these crazy records they got out there?
Oh, 100%. I love it. Yep.
Yeah, well, this one, and you can basically almost, if you can get them to sanction it, you can almost get a record for any kind of activity if you can talk them into sanctioning it. So let's talk about this one. You can see there's the little Well, I watched the video after I read the little article right there. That's 49 grams of cotton candy. Speed eater Leah Schutkever took home a new Guinness World Record title when she consumed 49 grams of green cotton candy in 60 seconds. So I don't know if cotton candy, you got to wait for that stuff to dissolve and everything.
Yeah.
Why is it green? Schutkever asked when the plate was presented. It's quite grinchy, the adjudicator David Wilson said. According to Wilson, Schutkever would need to eat at least 45 grams of the Grinch-colored treat to beat the world record. She goes on to say, I have very sticky fingers and a very, very sticky face, Schutkever said, after earning the new title. But you know what? It's so worth it. It was absolutely delicious. The competitive eater also set records for consuming 19 chicken nuggets and 10 jelly donuts in 1 minute and 3 minutes, respectively. So let's go up to this video and let's watch her attempt to eat in 60 seconds 49 grams of cotton candy.
What is up, everyone? Today we're at Guinness World Records attempting a mystery Guinness World Record title. Is that?
But she shipped blue-green for hours.
Why is it green?
Yeah. It's quite grinchy.
It is quite grinchy. Guess
it's quite grinchy.
Why does that not feel impossible?
The minimum to be...
Chops, I've kind of, look, right, because when I said, all right, well, what's 49 grams compared to, like, the big bags I've seen when you go to, like, sporting events? I'm like, okay, well, that looks comparable. But now, and then, but this is 60 seconds. I think that's kind of the variable here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What we have to respect here. So let's check this out.
I gotta try this myself one day just to really see.
Oh, man, but you better have some water on the side or something ready to, like, I don't know what, and you're going to see her actually try this and see kind of the gulps she has to take. But Balls Deep says, imagine her tongue dexterity. Let's go. Let's see what she.
Put on my balls, bitch.
For this record attempt is 45 grams.
Okay.
Which with candy floss is obviously a lot of candy floss. The record attempt is measured in grams, and the mouth must be checked at the end of the 1 minute time.
It looks like insulation, Jack.
Let's do it. Something I do know about candy floss is that it's very
like
sticky,
asbestos,
so I want to just make sure that my fingers are dry, my face is dry, and yeah, just eat furiously without getting too much stuck to my fingers, and fingers crossed we'll be successful.
This is an official Guinness World Records attempt. 3, 2,
right, get it, girl.
1,
get it.
Go.
Whoa.
Okay, that's fast. Get it.
Man, you
Oh my
can
God.
imagine it has to be dissolving fast enough, right?
Yeah. She seems to be able to keep putting it in her mouth, so.
So much
That's
sugar.
a sound drop.
Slowing down, yeah. That's sugar, man. It's
Yeah. Oh.
Wow. Yeah, I take it back, man. I could not do this. No way. After seeing it, no way.
I had the same reaction you did. I had the same reaction.
Oh
you did.
my.
And she's
God.
using those professional techniques, just jamming and jamming and jamming
Yeah.
as you bite down.
So,
Oh no. Now, but she's got a lot of her
Exactly
fingers.
what I
Gotta
feared.
do the mouth check.
show me your mouth.
I didn't really need that for the record.
not
I just
going
wanted to see
cry.
that. Thank you very much.
You just completed your attempt.
Yes, I have.
I can confirm that all guidelines were followed.
Okay.
The minimum to beat was 45 grams.
Yes.
I can now confirm that you achieved 49 grams. Congratulations. You are a Guinness World Records title holder.
Thank you so much. I have very sticky fingers and a very, very sticky face, but you know what? It was so worth it. It was absolutely delicious. It is the greenest candy floss I've ever seen. Thank you.
Leah, you are officially amazing.
There you go. I thought that was a pretty cool story. Certainly a different kind of story there, guys.
Yeah.
You don't see that every day. A world record. I wonder if Perry could do this. I don't know.
Shut the fuck up.
Perry, I don't know. Widow Killer seems to think you might.
12 hours later, she's doing diabetes commercials.
Yeah, no shit, yeah. Oh, Zambi. Space Nerd says, shove it in there. It dissolves. If I had a nickel for every time I've said that to a woman. Hey-o. There you go. Stacey Allen says, we need Bobby Nick to do this in 2025.
Oh, my God. I don't know about that.
Uh-oh.
I don't know about that one. Yeah.
Now, if Bobby, if you did have to choose a food to do a food challenge on that you think you could do, what would be that food? Bobby's, for that matter. That's tough.
I don't know. It would probably not avocado. Get out of here with those goddamn avocados.
On a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocado.
That's awesome.
And Bobby Nick cries.
No, not avocados for sure. No avocados. Probably chicken. Probably chicken. That's what I do.
Okay.
I tried, Tyranny. I tried. Let's see. Joey C would inhale it in seconds, says pecan. Whoa. Let's see. I have seen this chick eat before, though, so not surprised, says Flex316. There's a record guy. Look, Mandy Dip says, I can do it. See? See, Chops, it ain't just us, brother, because when you figure, like, cotton candy, you're like, how hard can that be, right? You know? But
yeah,
pretty,
right.
Pretty impressive,
But once
though.
you see her start going at it in a little struggle, you're like, oh, okay, maybe not.
Ooh, Mandy Dip said, I can do it tonight on Jax. Pics or it didn't happen. Let's see. That one Corona commercial. New fetish unlocked, says Articulate John. Yeah, you did get ideas, Articulate John, when you kind of like she was handling it pretty good there, wasn't she? Let's see. She's talented. I need a cigarette. Exactly. See, everybody's got the same ideas in the chat. See, guys, right? We're all thinking the same thing. Far too often, thick eyebrow spells thick bush. Gotta keep up with that. Holy shit. Put some nair there, girl. Hold my beer, says Testicle Tiger. She gonna try it right now. I have a sticky lap, says Uncle Jack. Yes. Also, deep voice is another strong indicator. Oh, the girl with the deep voice. Hi, I'm gonna do hi everybody. I'm gonna do the cotton candy challenge. What's her name? Say it again. What's her name? What's her name? I'll get it for you, PSP. Her name was Leah Schutkever. Leah Schutkever. Schutkever, yeah. What's that, a German twang to it?
What a name.
Yeah. Testicle Tiger, let's find a world record to break. Yeah. This doesn't seem that impressive to me, says Blummel's defense lawyer. She ate 48 corn dogs after that. She's a fair food gal. And Nikki was enjoying something that we were doing in the show earlier. JFK Head Chunks, I love fair food. Haven't had it in years. I've done that 13 times, and that was just on a Wednesday, says Blummel's. And Terry knew the avocados was coming. Avocado gang shows up. Bobby Cotto, says Space Chief 75.
Nope.
Wendy would totally kick ass in this competition, thinks our friend
Maybe.
Blummel's defense lawyer.
Yeah, could be.
You might have a point there, Blummel's. You just might have a point there. Interesting. What do I have here? Here we go.
I feel like eating myself up. I feel like cutting my legs off. Just let my dog rape me. I want the power! I want the power! I want the power! I'm going nuts! I'm hungry. Come on, somebody rape me fast and damn it!
Yeah, Wendy.
Oh, God bless her. I love Wendy.
That's Wendy. That's our girl Wendy. All right. She'll have a great story when her feet are gone from the sugars. She got the sugar foot. Let me sit back here and let me tell you a story about what Grandma used to do, how I ended up getting the sugar foot. Peter Scott Parker says BRB in 30 seconds. And what does Tan Mom say to that?
I never left.
Tan Mom never left. Let's see. 60 grams would kill it. Let's see. Avocados. That's another epic one we got.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. I think I miss avocados, Bobby Nick. I'm sorry, buddy. We're getting requests for it. Call her, Bobby Nick. Uh-oh. Wendy. Tiffy, it's pretty adorable. I miss avocados. Well, by popular demand, and because we have Chops here and he hasn't seen it before, let's get down with a little avocado. Well, we already did that one, but let's get down to a different kind of avocado jam right here, if you will, as soon as I find it. Here it is.
You know what, babe? I'm bad. Really, really bad. You know what, babe? I'm bad. Come on. You know.
What is the history behind Bobby Nick and avocados?
We're gonna have to get.
I need to know.
Chops needs to know.
Yeah, it's me, Bobby Nick. I love to eat some apple, cobbler. Yeah, it's me, Bobby Nick. I love to eat me some avocado. Yeah, it's me, Bobby. I'm Bobby Nick. I love to eat avocados. I am Bobby Nick. I love to eat avocados. I love to eat avocados. Then after I eat my avocados, I love to take shit. Yeah, I'm Bobby Nick. I'm sitting on the toilet after eating avocado. I'm Bobby Nick. I love to fuck women. I love to eat women up the attic with avocados.
There you go, Chop. Oh my God. Bobby Nick, the only thing I wish I could do is figure out a way to play a video and show Chops losing his shit on the little screen backstage, man, Chop. You're like,
yeah.
Oh my God. All I saw, he was like rocking around like Stevie Wonder in the background. Like he's doing now.
Great.
There you go. That's love, Bobby. Tiff says, oh my God, and she's laughing about it. Blummel's defense lawyer checking in. You know, like a lot of things on these shows, Chops, it just started with innocent conversation. You know, we're supposed to be in the middle of doing the other news, and we do the National Day calendar. And whatever reason, one day wasn't, it was National Avocado Day. And boy, the chat lit up with the pro avocado and the anti-avocado, and Bobby Nick came firmly out on the against avocado.
Against it.
Yeah.
No.
And people were singing the praises of guacamole, and fresh avocado.
I was saying stuff like, you know, guacamole looks like baby shit, and you know all this kind of stuff, and everybody was like, you know, I was basically getting tomatoes thrown at me. So, yeah, you know,
avocado is one of those things. It's one of those things that I want to like. Like every time I see an avocado, I go, "Ooh, I think I would like that." But every bit of my like taste buds say, "No, you don't want it," and I just won't try it.
Unbelievable. So yeah, we have a little avocado legend or lore here on BF Live between Bobby Nick. That's love, Bobby, says Don checking in here. Tiff enjoyed that laugh, and she said, oh my God, as well as Blummel's. And then the most generous, lovely Queen Tiff with 3 Fs gifted BF Live 1 gifted membership. She's keeping the vibe alive.
Very nice.
And another chat family member, Brian Clauder, called that. So thank you, Tiff, and welcome back, Brian Clauder. Stacey Allen's giving the love to Tiff. Yay, Clauder, you caught a good one there. You caught a good one there. Hey, Don from Nikki, giving the love to him. Same Chops, same as Testicle Tiger. What the fuck, says Don. Yo, Don. Let's see. Stacy, me too. I'm kind of jealous. What the fuck is up with Chops Mike? There's nothing. What's up with your mic, man?
Test 1, 2.
I don't know. Working good.
I don't know. Sounds good. to me.
Avocados barely have flavor, says our friend Don, sliding in here, checking in. Let's see. That avocado song was worth it, says Tiff. Well, I'm glad you like that. That's just kind of the silliness. We just went down a silly avocado rabbit hole. Let's see. I remember a study, says Aku Mujin, says a study that showed avocado tastes like clean schlong. Explains why white girls go wild for this stuff. Oh my God. Who put those two things together? And they go, you know what? This tastes like penis. What the hell?
Now I really don't want to try avocado.
Well, you know, a lecture one time told me that it tastes like cum.
Ew. The way she was trying to talk you into it while telling you that?
I don't remember.
I know this next guy checking in. He's a happy guy. It's the guy himself. You know who it is. He's my friend and yours. He is
Chris fucking Abel.
What's up, man? Checking in. He says, "Happy New Year, party people." How you doing, Chris? Man, here we go.
Party people. Party people.
It's a show. It's a party, Blummels. Let's see. At Tiff, is it a lava lamp? Says Space Nerd. What's up, Space Nerd? Checking in. Yes, Tiff, it's freaking me out.
Oh, I see what they're talking about. Okay, now it's the effect.
Yeah, you have the different colors on your. Let's see. Yeah. You have one of those ones that change colors inside the thing, right? What do you got?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yep.
But that is quite
Cost
unique
fortune.
there, buddy. It's got.
Nice.
Yeah, it almost looks like it's trans. It's like it's laying on top of it or something. It's imaged on top of it.
It really is. It's all it is just green screen. You know,
Oh, it
the
is?
magic. Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool, man.
Just
Because I know
green
some
light.
people do have that. Some people I podcast with, they have that microphone that has like the light inside of the grill.
The HyperX. Yeah, I do remember. I know those. Yep.
Okay, but wow, interesting. Interesting idea, putting an effect on a microphone. And we got our very observant of friends kind of noticed it. Matt checks in and says, "Bones up to me and to the midday freaks." What's
Hey,
up, Matt?
Matt.
I know I'm going to see you in the chat tonight for New Year's Boppin' Eve. We got to see what it's like when Dave Navarro and the real Tony Hawk and all the guys show up. Hey, Chris from Nikki, Tiff, Don, Space Nerd, Stacy, and Blummels from Chris Abels. It is the one and only Chris Abels, as she says. One and only.
Chris fucking Abel.
Let's see. How does it do that? Well, I think he just explained the magic to you. Abel's getting the shout out love from Stacy Allen. Everybody's giving the love to Chris. I just want to make sure we don't. Let's see. So that's why I love avocados. Oh, because they taste like penis. There you go. I see what you said there.
I swear, like, how this is just not a way to get somebody to eat avocados. Like, well, they taste like penis and cum. You know?
Yeah, all right.
It definitely is not that. Uh-oh. Wow. Look, Stacey Allen's trying to figure you out. Wait. Is he doubling up on the green screen? How does he have two going on at once?
You know, I'm gonna hold that little magic for you guys. I'm gonna hold
see?
that.
Wow. There you go. See, they're very astute and very observant here. Well, let's continue
like
on
it.
having fun with the BF Live other news. We just got done doing the story about cotton candy, a world record, 49 grams. It all depends on what that mouth do, whether you think you can do that or not. But let's see, back in the 80s, before like all of this day, you know, everything now is about energy drinks, right? Chops, are you a big energy drink guy? You like Monster or anything? What's your game on that?
I was. So I used to be a welder in a factory, and it was like a must. You like coffee, 2 cups, a whole pot of coffee just wasn't enough. So yeah, Monster and Red Bulls was my big go-to.
Yeah.
Mostly
Well,
Red Bulls.
Yeah. And I don't know. I've never been a big energy drink guy. I just never wanted that kind of rush on my heart. But I understand there are generations of people that kind of just grew up as kind of part of their diet, part of their kind of routine or whatever. I want to acknowledge Ola, who says, "Peace, y'all. Peace to you." Ola. Hola. Hey, happy 2025, man. We're starting the new year in the middle of the day. We're not waiting till midnight here on the East Coast. And I understand my friend Flex316 has already experienced the new year down under. So welcome, hola. Or should I say, hola. Avocado toast is delicious, says Space Nerd checking in. We get it. You like avocado. We've been through this. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Space Nerd from Matt. Plum's defense lawyer says, all of a sudden you don't remember LOL? Getting lost in the conversation here. Let's see. Okay, it says, what the avocado lacks in flavor, it makes up for tenfold in texture. All right.
That's what draws me to it is the texture. Everything about the texture.
You know, I'm a big texture guy too. Bobby, Nick, and my friends that I podcast with a lot knows that I'm a notorious picky eater, and half of it is texture there, Chops.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
like mushiness. I don't like biting into things that I perceive as like, yucky or bugs or whatever. I just don't. I'm a texture guy. Because like I don't like biting into a grape, but I like grape flavor, for example, or an orange. I don't like biting into an orange, but I like.
See, I love me some grapes. I don't give a shit.
Do you?
Yeah.
Let's see. All right. Well, so what I was getting at before we're getting off into fruit talk now. I was trying to stay on energy drink talk because that Red Bull, C4, all of these energy drinks, it's become part of our regular culture for many people day to day. But back in the 80s, the very first one to come out, the leader in this was a cola called Jolt Cola. And they said it was twice the sugar, twice the cola, right? I see you shaking your head. Well, check this out, guys. If you want to relive it again, the 80s soda Jolt Cola is making a comeback with more caffeine than ever.
Yeah,
Oh, no. So check this out. Finally, these two worlds have collided. You know, they started out, I mean, they were like a leader. Like no one else was doing they thought these companies were a bunch of psychos for doubling up the caffeine in soda back in the day. It says, Jolt Cola, the infamous energy drink from the 1980s, will return to shelves in 2025 with more than twice its original caffeine. The soda, which touted having all the sugar and twice the caffeine of Coca-Cola and Pepsi, is being relaunched by sports supplement brand Recon One to take on rivals like Monster, Red Bull, and Celsius. The quote from the company says, there's a neat way to bring something back where it'll pay homage to what once was, yet we can do it in a very modern way, Ryan Monahan, Chief Marketing Officer at Redcon One, told CNN. So there you go. You can see a little bit of the preview of the label right there. It has like mostly the Redcon One, but you see the Jolt. They must have bought the rights to have Jolt up there, but it's going to have twice the caffeine. Jolt did not immediately respond to the Post request for a comment. In 1985, Jolt's 72 milligrams of caffeine was enough to cause many nervous parents to ban their children from drinking the soda. Now watch this, Chops, what compares nowadays. Now the drink will have a whopping 200 milligrams of caffeine per 16 ounce
Lord.
can. Yes, according to the Jolt Cola website.
And now I wonder, like, how much caffeine would be in like your average Red Bull or something like that.
Yeah.
What are we going to compare this to? Let me look this up.
Yeah, while you do that, there might be one small comparable in here, but yeah, it would be great having multiple. It says the cans will cost around $2.50 to $3, according to a CNN report. Redcon One does not want to market Jolt Cola energy drinks to anyone under 21, so they're being very conscious of that, Monahan told CNN. The nostalgic drinks are meant to grab older consumers and young adults, he added. One of the quotes says that it's a thing of, I remember that I wasn't allowed to have it and it's come back, or I remember enjoying it and it went away, Monahan told CNN. The relaunch, first announced in October, comes after Jolt filed bankruptcy protection in 2009. It made a brief return to a Dollar General shelves in 2017 before stopping sales just 2 years later. But the energy drink market, long dominated by Red Bull, has boomed in recent years and is growing faster than the traditional soda industry. The global energy drink market was expected to hit $48.1 billion with a B in 2024. And it's going to grow to $80.8 billion by 2033, according to market research. The Coca-Cola Company owns 16.7% stake in Monster Energy, while Pepsi owns 8.5% in Celsius Holdings and acquired Rockstar Energy for $3.8 billion in 2020. In October, Keurig Dr. Pepper said it would spend more than $1 billion to buy energy drink maker Ghost. So that you can see some of the other products here from this Redcon One. It says, Jolt will branch out from its cola origins with limited edition flavors, Monahan told CNN. The brand may also launch with pre-workout drinks and energy shots down the line. The cola will likely have an easier time this time without the 80s era outcry that demonized the drink over health concerns. Jolt Cola's 200 milligram caffeine dose is below 300 milligrams in a 16-ounce can of Celsius. So there's a comparable right there, Chops.
Okay, yep.
Which had nearly 400 milligrams, which nears the 400 milligram daily limit by the FDA, buddy. So there you go. What did you come up with?
So let's see. Testicle Tiger got it right on the spot. It was 111 milligrams. So it's about half as much, but it doesn't have the sugar in it.
Okay.
The Jolt doesn't, at least.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, so they're bringing it back again. Trigger's checking in. What's up, Trigger My? Trigger My. What's up, man? How you doing? Happy New Year. Yes, Testicle Tiger. They should have never changed it. I didn't know we had it so good. Bartuni C says 200 milligrams is standard, though. It's nothing crazy. But isn't it funny, Martini, Steve, how they were, and they really were, like, people lost their shit, Bobby, back in the day, if you remember, like, 72 milligrams, you're going to kill people with that shit.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember.
I almost wonder,
deal.
would you guys rather have the sugar and less caffeine, or do you think the zero sugar and more caffeine is a little bit healthier? I know it's all unhealthy, but is there a healthy in between there?
No, I don't think so. I'm a sugar guy. I think if you're going to extremes either way. It's not like having one or one's going to be less or more healthy for me. I don't think.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, well, I feel better because I'm drinking only more caffeine and not so much sugar, or vice versa. You know, it's like it's all an extreme, if you will.
Absolutely, I fully agree. And to be honest, I'd rather have the sugar because, man, if I come across one of those Coca-Cola bottles that has like the real sugar cane, done.
Yep.
Deal.
Yeah, it's intriguing nowadays because everything's high fructose corn syrup and all. And now I have seen some where they say they tout like, "Wow, we have actual sugar," and you're like, "Wow, that's a novelty. I'll try some real sugar." Because I always say my whole thing with that, Chops, is with the diet and the sugar replacements. I'd rather deal with the devil I know than the devil I don't know, right? Because we don't know some of the long-term effects from some of these artificial sweeteners, but sugar is kind of one we kind of know a little bit. That's
sure. Yeah, we've dealt with it for thousands of years, upon thousands. Yeah.
Aku says those things are 220 calories a can, so less sugar and more caffeine. Whoa, and right, you see people doing this out in the clubs and all, like Red Bull with alcohol, like people getting the high and the low going up, like Red Bull and vodka, or doing drinks.
Oh man, you know, I remember I had a Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Oh my
bomb.
God.
Yeah.
My heart started pumping, man. After that shit, I never had one again. I thought I was gonna die.
Right, and there's this whole thing of what the government says a human body can take, the FDA minimum of what they said 400, but that doesn't mean, like you said, Bobby, Nick, some of us have more sensitive hearts and different health concerns, so you check with your doctor before taking excess amounts of caffeine is what we advise right here.
Well, I mean, and it says right on the can, do not mix with alcohol. What do we go and do? We make a drink out of it. We make a shot out of it. What the fuck is wrong with us?
Right.
Yep.
Absolutely.
All right, folks. Well, check this out. Typically, I'm at 140 where I'm at on the East Coast of the United States. That means we've already went past the halfway point doing 3 hours of live content. Yeah. I got great friends right here on screen with me. I got another bro that's going to join us backstage, but here's what I'm going to do. We need to take the BF Live piss break, and basically we're going to do like a whole nother show on the other side of the BF Live piss break. So come back for more of the vibe. Come back and be the vibe. That's right, Nikki. Be always with the disclaimer. You know what's up. So let's do this. I'm selling myself, girl. You know what's up. But we're not even done having fun. This is the early New Year's Eve celebration. We're not waiting to no stinking midnight, folks. So this is what we're going to do. You can grab a drink. You can grab a smoke, go to the bathroom, or grab a friend and tell them that nobody has more fun right here in the midday than we do right here on BF Live, The Vibe. Episode 216, folks. So that, like I said, come back in 2.5 minutes on the other side of this piss break for basically a whole nother episode of BF Live, a whole nother show in 2.5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this piss break in 2.5 minutes. See you then.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
We're back from PP Touching with a BF Live. That was the piss break, folks.
Love it.
Had to build that in because, just like what happened today, I would sit here with my friend Bobby Nick, and I would sit here with Scott Fitzpatrick, and we would sit here and I would just keep having fun. Wasn't even thinking about going to the bathroom or anything, Chop. So I had to build that in, buddy. Little things you build in along the way.
It's a good idea.
Good idea. There you go.
When you got a good show going on, you really don't know if you need to go to the bathroom not until like last minute.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, sometimes you're just on and just going through the motions, and you don't even realize it until it might be dribbling out already.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of that piss break, here's a guy that's normally with us beforehand. He told me he was going to be stopping in afterwards, and he always lets me know if I'm not paying attention, I'm having too much fun, like we are kind of today, talking with Chops and doing extended conversations about the news things. This guy would always let me know that, BF, it's time to take a piss break. He's my friend. He's your friend. He is the prop master. He's currently muted, but let's see if he unmutes when he comes in. It's Scott Fitzpatrick.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Whoa, that's a
You guys,
celebration.
you caught me in the middle of making breakfast real quick.
Nice. All right. What do you? Oh, we still got
Oh,
the
no.
egg out there. Is that roll? Whoop! Wait a minute. Hang on there. Hang on there. There we go. Trying to make you sing when I hit the wrong button. Uh-oh. Well, you get what? You don't have to do that right away. You don't have to come on screen doing that.
Oh.
You want somebody to drink it? Come on. You said for a super chat you would do this yesterday, right?
Muscle man style.
Bro, he just coming on screen like that. Let's see what everybody's saying in here. It's the
Oh,
movement.
he's eating the shell.
Oh, there you
Oh,
just
my God.
Damn, I didn't even get the time to do.
Oh,
Look at this. Come
God damn it.
on, man. Look at this. This guy's coming in hot. You talk about coming in hot. Who else comes in like this guy right here but the prop master, Scotty Mofo Fitzpatrick? Oh, my God. Man, you came in real hot there, buddy. JC. He might need some milk after that one, but you can wash it down with a... Look, my dude is... Look at Chops is like, yes, he will. Yes.
What do you got now, Scott?
Oh, wait a minute. He was...
What was that?
Look at Chops. He was trying to wash it down. He's trying to wash down a raw egg while he's smoking with milk. Oh my God.
Some shells got hung up on my console back there.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, Schnee's checking in. What's up, Schnee? Shout out, Schnee is connected to the Sack Squatch community, so shout out to Sack Squatch, man. Come on. Did he go back live? I see Sack Squatch went live last night. Let's do a little Sack Squatch break. Checking in with everybody. Let's see. I think he was doing a live. Oh yeah, little Sack Squatch break while Schnee is here. We love some Sack Squatch. So let's say a little bar Sack. Check it out. Oh, here we go. You ever seen this, Chops? This is a Sasquatch that can play the sax, bro.
This guy is amazing. It's so well done. When I first saw this, I knew to myself, talent just isn't enough. You had to have a shtick, and he's doing it.
You got a dog named Ozzy. Sharon, I'm gonna take my dog for a walk. Nah, Schnee, man. We're all about fun and good vibes over here on BF Live too. That's why it's called The Vibe, my friend. Oh, silky now. Testicle Tiger getting the shout out from Schnee. So welcome to Schnee and anybody from the Sasquatch community. How y'all doing? He's drumming up that tour. I got my tickets for. I'm going into the DC area, so I'm going to that show with my friend Tierney. Looking forward to that. Just Mike is shouting you out there, Scotty, buddy.
Mike, I didn't mean to eat in front of you guys. I was just in a hurry.
That's all I'm telling you. Nikki, thank you, buddy. Coming in hot. Nikki says, nice to meet you, Scotty. You guys not know each other?
Nice to meet you.
You guys know each other. Chat fam, I can't imagine y'all haven't crossed paths by now. Look, the Space Nerd is like, no warning. He just comes in. Yeah, he comes. Let's see. Farm to table Scott, says JFK Headchung. Yeah, he practically had his mouth in the chicken's ass when the egg came out or something. It's like,
suck it right out there.
Oh, anyway, you make it any fresher.
For me, saying that is not that foreign. Like, I used to live with a bunch of, like, I don't know, I guess bodybuilder type of guys, wrestlers and whatnot, and that's what they would do, man. 4 of those a day, a morning. No problem.
Shells too?
Not the shells. That one is more of a...
Scotty's got that shell game on. You never seen them crazy muscle heads do the shell game. He gets them extra vitamins and minerals. The prop master, was that a Perry tribute puke?
Sure was.
That was so cool, and I'm glad I got you all together for this, because I know, Scott, you joined me for this, but I don't know that I ever did it with everybody on screen. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick, because your friend Matt, your mod, right? He got a super chat for you on Perry last week, because Scott's been he let everybody know you've been having like an extended little sickness, having a hard time getting out from under it, and you've been kind of down with the seasons or whatever. You've been telling us, and your boy Matt was looking out for you. And he knows you watch Perry. And
Credenza level, 6 months. Perry, can you please send some positive thoughts on our buddy Scott Prop Master Fitzpatrick? He's not feeling well, and he can really use some positive thoughts from all of us. Let's go surfing. Surf, horns up. Sector 7 skateboard company hashtag walking or tic-tac-toe walking.
Do you remember what he told? I mean, do you comprehend what he's asking you here?
Positive thoughts
for
a guy named Scott.
It's Patrick. Yes. Not feeling well. Can use some positive thoughts from all of us. So, starting with you, Perry, can you throw some positive thoughts to Scott?
Well, I don't know what his illness is.
Yeah, so he's not telling you. He just wants positive thoughts. That's all you got to do. That's your only job right now.
Be happy. If you can go take walks.
Don't worry.
For a bike ride, roller skate or rollerblade.
Be happy.
Boy,
be happy.
You are awful. Positive thoughts.
Suggestions?
Yeah. How about this? Thank you, Matt, first of all, for being a Credenza level member. And we're all going to have super positive thoughts for Scott. Scott, whatever's going on, we know this is a rough time of year. People get sick. People get, whether it's a mental thing or a physical thing, we hope you feel better too. We are all thinking about you. We're all sending you positive thoughts.
Exactly.
So that's the kind of thing that I think he was looking for.
Well, with the mental issues, like my mental issues.
See, it all goes back to Perry. It all goes back to
because I've been through it. That's why. Okay. Mental issues.
But this isn't about you. This is about Scott.
I've been through the mental thoughts. Now this is for this gentleman named Scott Fitzgerald or Fitzpatrick or Fitzhenry or whatever the
Fitzhenry.
Fitz is. Go in your closet and fit a suit on your body and go out and have a drink. Woohoo! Always know that alcohol give you a positive thought. Y'all having fun.
It's fucking very.
I want to be positive. Go have some fun. Yes, always have fun.
All right, positive thoughts to Matt and especially Scott. And
there you go.
Who was his producer? That was so well done. The ramp up, at least.
Ain't that neat? Yeah, that's Scott Fitzpatrick. He has his own YouTube page. Its link is running throughout the chat. The Prop Master 69, I believe it is, and he has Matt as one of his best moderators, basically your head moderator, right there, Scott.
He's the best mod in the game, Chops.
There you go.
That's great.
I want to acknowledge the lovely Nikki checking in with a $5 super chat saying, BF, take a nice long 2024 puff and Happy New Year. Thank you. You are so awesome, Nikki. Oh, here you go. You know I'm gonna be blazed up tonight, girl. Happy New Year.
Wop, wop, wop. That's some wet ass pussy.
To my girl, Nikki. Happy New Year, Nikki from Space Nerd. Schnee, that's my Pear Bear. That's Perry Carabello right there. Like I said, Snee is from the Sasquatch community. I play that Sasquatch all the time. Like when I'm doing show prep or I just want something to play in the background, so some silky tunes or something, maybe getting ready in the bathroom, I'll play me some Sasquatch. You can check him out. He's got a live going right now. And you can be part of his Discord community by clicking on that link running in the chat right there. The only thing positive about Perry is his AIDS test. Well, that's because he studied very hard for it. But you probably are AIDS riddle there, you old dude. Let's see. Thanks, Jerry. Happy New Year from my sister Kathy. Scott, go roller skating. Go roller skating? Wow.
I want to go in the snow. Up in the snow.
Not allowed. That's right. He's into fitness. Fits Randy's cock in your mouth. Exactly. Let's see. Come join our squat scored, says Tesco Tiger. Schnee did an amazing job setting it up. Thanks, Schnee. Yeah, man. I've had some conversation with Tesco Tiger and Schnee, and there he is, a Sasquatch Discord you can be part of. Roller skating is fun, but only with the four wheels. I'm not a big fan of the inline, says Blummels.
Same.
Tom B is the best. Let's see, but as long as we're playing hockey, I'm down. My sister Kathy checks in, the lovely Big Sis, with the $2 super chat. Thanks, Big Sis. First one that busted out Scott for always taking his glasses off when the pretty ladies are on. Thank you, Big Sis. Happy New Year to you. Made it to another one. Happy New Year, Kathy, from Nikki. We were kind of in the middle of the news. We're in the middle having so much fun. I could go in every kind of different direction right here on BF Live. Why don't I just do this? Let's finish up the news. Let's put a little bow on that in the way we like to do here with our miserable news history moment. Let's take you back. Let's take you back in time to the years 2009 when Bob Levy and Shuley and Mike Morse and all those guys were part of the Miserable Men program on the Sirius satellite radio. And Bob Levy was the newsman. They thought they would get a kick out of that since Bob Levy isn't the best reader, sober or otherwise. So we like to go back and tag one of these on at the end of every BF Live newscast. We take you back in time with our miserable news history moment. And like I said, this time we're going to take you back. The date is January 18th. The year is 2009. Bob Levy and the boys, and Bob Levy is the newsman reading the news at Sirius Satellite Radio. And as we like to do here on BF Live during this segment, whenever you hear Bob mispronounce a word or phrase, you type it in the chat the way you thought you heard it, folks. Hang on tight as I present to you our miserable news history moment.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Hi, my name is Bob, and I'm a newsaholic. It's not easy to finally come clean and admit something that has engulfed my very existence. And by the way, did you know that I cannot say the word foot sprints? And I think I may have a problem with the word synonyms. I feel better being able to share my addiction with all my friends and fat fuck out. House Democrats proposed $8,025 billion stimulus bill. Working closely with President-elect Barack Obama, House Democrats on Thursday called for $825 billion in federal spending and tax cuts to revive the moribund economy, with strong emphasis on energy, education, healthcare, and jobs-producing highway construction. Immediate job creation and continuing job creation are the twin goals, Speaker Nancy Pelosi, D-California said at a news conference. Joblessness has risen sharply in recent months, and Obama has warned it could reach double digits unless action is taken to invigorate the economy.
He's doing pretty good.
London-based Czech architect Jan Kaplicki dies.
Kaplicki?
Prague, Czech Republic. British-based Czech architect Jan Kaplicki, who designed the award-winning media center at Lord Crickett's ground in London, has died. Czechs made media reports that
It's funny, Chops, because we always wonder what we get in when we tune in, because sometimes it's like grunting on a toilet, Bob, and sometimes it's Xanax, Bob. Sometimes, right, Bobby Nick? Sometimes it's Stevie, Bob. We never know Bob, and sometimes we get a mix of everything. And this, so let's see what we're getting on this one today. And I like when he gets grunty and he grunts on words that he pronounces them perfectly, but he'll grunt them out.
He died just hours after his wife Eliski gave birth to their daughter Johanki.
Johanki? What the fuck?
Johannica. Kaplicki collapsed on a Prague street on Wednesday evening, said Jurina Estostova, a spokeswoman for Prague's rescue service. Well, good job. She said rescue workers unsuccessfully attempted to rescue Tate Kalippi for 30 minutes. The cause of death was not. He and his design consultant, Nancy, Further Systems, also designed the futuristic self-rigid building in Birmingham, the Stonehenge Tourist Center, and a floating bridge linking West India Way and Canaway Wharf in London.
What are these Ingway and Canagway?
There's another paper here. Hold on. Pakistan detained 71 allegedly linked to Mumbai. Islamic Pakistan. A senior Pakistani official said authorities have arrested 71 people in a crackdown on groups allegedly linked to terrorist attack in the Indian city of Mumbai. India says a Pakistan-based militant group called Lashkar-e-Taiba masterminded the November attack that assault that killed 164 people and raised tensions between the nuclear-armed neighbors. Indian officials have expressed skepticism against Pakistan's pledges to cooperate in this investigation. Bigger font family. That's the news.
Is that what that was?
Wow.
Holy moly. That sounded like a train wreck to me. That scrambled my brain. Well, for better or for worse, folks, that was our miserable news history moment that we always tack on at the end of every BF Live other news broadcast, which is what we did right there, folks. Let me run my little bumper, and we got to acknowledge many gracious and generous super chats coming in, very, very loving super chats coming in. That was the BF Live other news, or the BF Live not so serious news. Let's go. Because I know a friend, a most generous friend, has showed up in the chat during that segment, so let's acknowledge him. We must. Nikki checks in and says, Happy New Year to my sister, Kathy. And here he comes right in. He comes in hot with his member for 6 months chat and says, if I were you, I wouldn't check your text. Well, I see, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I've lost count 10. I don't know how many. Yes, Dave, I've already acknowledged. I see all the links you're sending me. So look for the links. If I can show anything that Dave Daffler just texted me, I'll show it on future episodes of BF Live.
Wow.
It says that he continues being a member here, but that's not all, folks. Hey, our newest friend Schnee checks in from the Sack Squatch community and says, halfway through my walk and listening to the podcast, great community when interacting with the community and great commentary as a podcast. Keep up the grind. Thank you to our new friend Schnee.
We got another walker here? Another walker?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what Schnee's up to. Schnee is related to the Sack Squatch community, Scott. They helped set up the Discord, our friend Sack Squatch. We played that a little bit earlier. So Schnee, that's our new friend from the Sack Squatch world right there. Nikki's having fun popping bottles.
Oh.
Popping bottles in the 2024 to the 2025. What's good? You got the pop. Oh, very good. I was looking for a pop. You got one right there. Can you do the Is that the one? We used to do that.
Yep.
Out the mouth. I used to think I was cool when I was a kid and I could do it. I'm like, look what I can do. Look, I can do this. Look, see, can you do that? You can do that. Whoa.
I used to try to do that until my mouth was raw. I was like, oh, fuck. I fucked my cheek up.
Or you got tired of the shitty taste on your finger and you go, what is that taste in my mouth? Oh, it's what's on my finger. Yeah, Bob, that's a good pool, buddy, because I wouldn't you just go.
Did you guys ever have the friends that could do the boink with their
yeah?
Well,
yeah, I never could do
I
that.
couldn't do that one.
I like that
No.
And I could barely do. I can do like a whistle like that, but my wife she can do the whole. She can do the whole finger in the like dog call whistle or something. And I
could never blow smoke rings either. Like all my friends would blow smoke rings.
You out of all people should get that down.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Let me put you on single screen and let's get you practicing. Let me get you like doing.
That'll be the new segment
like that. Yeah, Bob and Nick attempts to blow smoke rings. Well, bro, I must acknowledge this, and I thank these guys a lot, but I will continue because this is a dream, and this guy it keeps making my dream come true by giving me $50.
I drink piss.
What did he say?
He said I drink piss.
Oh, I drink piss. I drink piss. Happy New Year to you, Dave Daffler, man. Yeah, Flex 316 is already celebrating. We're getting into it early. We're not waiting for midnight, my friend. Plus, I don't know how
Cheers!
There you go. How many of us will still even be awake at midnight tonight? That's a whole thing, too.
No way. I'll have to set an alarm if I do it.
Well, you know what? Nikki advised me earlier to take a hit for the new year, and I didn't think I had my thing close. But come on, let's have a New Year's party early. What you got? I'm getting New Year started early. Let's go. Thank you, Dave Daffler, for your generous $50. Cheers to you, Chops. Thank you. Oh, let's see. Happy New Year.
Soak it up, man.
Fuck yeah, let's go. You like Footprints? That's a good song. I like that from our friend Sack Squatch. Nerd is getting the laugh and the love from Dave Daffler. Oh, we got synonyms. That Space Nerd. It's my favorite. Well, let's play this one because that was a reading rainbow. As I read a couple of these. Happy New Year, Bird Gang from Uncle Jack.
In the sky, I can go twice as high. Take a look in the.
It's a reading room rainbow, Chops.
Reading rainbow.
Love it. Love it.
I can go anywhere. Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading.
Happy New Year from Jerry Lahane.
I swallow.
Whoa.
Is that a fucking kid's book? Friends to know and ways to grow. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow. Reading rainbow.
I can't tell if this is AI or not.
I'm a bat in the pool. Look at me go. Olivia is such a stupid name.
Now, we got something, Bob. Were you about to say something about that?
Yeah, I was gonna tell Chops that that was made just a little bit before the
that's right
the big burst of AI shit coming out. And somebody actually got him to do that in chats, and they put the song together.
Yeah,
so it was pretty cool.
We went through a phase watching those shows where people would call in or write in for $2 and butterfly in the sky, and then when somebody typed in the words ICE SWALLOWCUM, he read ice I swallow, and that's what you got. And a legend was born.
Oh,
So,
I see.
Bob,
Well
I'm glad you
done.
pointed that out, buddy, because I think in this day of AI, I like pointing out the kind of the ones that kind of happen organically too. That was a real good one. Like the fans put that together. Thank you, Dave, once again. Let's see. It's almost like you were there. Team Dozer says Space Nerd. Dave D is the best, says Trigger. Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Oh, I saw this question prop up earlier. The question from Martini Steve is for the prop master. Do you prefer fixed or controllable pitch? And what's the optimal blade count for general maritime usage?
It's a very good question, Martini Steve. I prefer controllable pitch and go with a 6 blade count.
There you go. There's your answer. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but there's your answer anyway.
No idea
let's see. We got Justin Webb checking in. How you doing? Testicle Tiger saying rescuedy. Popkey checks in and says, happy birthday, weirdos. Happy New Year, excuse me. Happy birthday. It's Happy New Year. I resemble that remark, Popkey. How you doing? Happy New Year to you, you fellow weirdo. Brand only perks and vodka. It is. Ooh, top shelf liquor. Top shelf liquor. You got top shelf liquor. Oh, hey, Space Nerd from Popkey checking in. We got reprove you, Kate. See, this segment actually makes us dumber, Chops, when we listen to Bob Levy reading the news. Like, holy shit.
It's contagious. Run.
Stonehenge.
Rotisserie,
yeah. Caniguary, consultant. I got Mumbai. Kahuna, yay, from Jerry Lahane. Space Nerd says, oh, hey, yeah, Duke of the Dabbleverse, Chris Popke, Happy New Year. And Dave Daffler checks in with 5 gifted memberships, spreading the live, vibe. And Tree Melon Spot lets me know that Greg Elk caught one of them. Tiff checks in the middle of that and says, he read even worse before he got sober. Exactly, Tiff. I mean, it's a, who you calling a Jew, honky? Belt Loop 29 caught one of those memberships. That's where is Leaf King. K McDuck and Sig Hoot just caught one. There you go.
Oh, Sig Hoot, right on.
Sig Hoot, K McDuck, all our friends catching. Nice bird from the lovely 3-lettered GIF, 3 Fs. Dave the Grifter strikes again. Really? Nikki just said, spit it out during Bob's newscast. Mumbubai. We got the Ors. I got Skirp. It's funny going back and trying to even figure out what these were because I knew what they meant in the moment, but this is Skirpertishism. I don't even know what I meant to say there.
That was my favorite one, hearing that.
Skirpertishism. I'm so proud of his hard work, says Tiff. Yeah, it is a virtual reading rainbow. We brought him a long way. There it is. Skirpertishism. We got laser tagism. I don't know what that one was supposed to be either. Let's see. Whoop. There it is. For some reason, I want curry now, says Matt. Skirpertition. Blown defense lawyer says, poor guy sounds like he's in pain with every syllable. That's it's funny. It's like getting the love. Mr. Crow is checking in. Mr. Crow and me.
Cacao.
What's happening? Bob's come a long way, says Terry Nee. Space Nerd says, Blum's defense lawyer, it's hard for him. He puts in the effort. Chops, you're getting a shout-out love from Mr. Crow.
Mr. Crow, thank you, sir. Hello.
I'm seeing now that Scott already answered Martini Steve in the chat. I didn't realize that. Bob is the son and the pet I never had. That sounds about right. Let's see. Bobby Salad. There you're getting the love from Dave Daffler.
Dave.
Matt says, walk in. Martini says that Schnee is the German word for snow. Is that really? We got to hit you with 2 of them then.
I see nothing. I know nothing.
Let's see.
Sounds like the Russian villain in some kind of Bond film or something, you know?
Does, yeah. Clyde, Cyke Clyde getting the love from Dave Daffler. Schnee says, puns for days, Martini. 1 point for you. Happy New Year to Scott from Dave Daffler there, buddy.
Happy New Year, Dave.
Shut it, a nerd, LOL. And Dave Daffler says, Cyke Clyde, I can blow smoke rings inside of smoke rings, says Testicle Tiger. Whoa.
Very neat.
Pics and video, or it didn't happen. Dave is getting the shout out love from Stacey Allen, who I love to acknowledge like this.
She's my cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
All right, how about this one?
Cherry pie for Stacey Allen Frog. She's my cherry pie. Ooh, I don't know the rest. Scowl.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
I miss that genre of music. So simple, so catchy.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. I guess Bobby Nick didn't get a ring light for Christmas. Were you expecting one, Bobby Nick?
No, I wasn't. Do you really want to see all this in full light? Like, what the hell?
You can't handle all this in the
think,
full light.
think that out a little bit. Think that out a little bit.
think it through, Bobby. Yeah, he's acting like you're over there doing glamour shots, like you're on TikTok or something. You know. Let me get my lighting's a little off. Let me see. Let me get my lighting just right. All right, let's check it. Trigger checks in with a very interesting, generous amount of $7 and said, I wish I could add an extra 0 to this. Happy New Year, BF, and the chat community. Well, thank you, Trigger My. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? That is most generous of you, man. If everybody could give that, I'd take $2. But thank you, Trigger. He's like, yeah, now you tell me. Thank you, Trigger. I appreciate $7. Most generous of you, my friend Trigger. Happy New Year. When the levee breaks, we have no place to stay. Ice swallow come. That's how they put it up to him right there, Chops. He put it up on the screen, and as fast as they put it up on the screen for him, he just read it in real time. He didn't care if it was a setup or nothing. And when they put them together, you had that brilliance right there. So there you go. That's back when I was still there, says Tiff. Right, Tiffany, we're such a long podcast chat family that, yes, she remembers the days and watching when that kind of organically happened. That was a lot of fun. And that's what we really like about that overall, so much of the John stuff, because, that kind of stuff happened, even though it was kind of John related. Dave Daffler says, thank you for the $4.99. We got it, and I'm going to give it to you again. I got another one for you. Haha. I knew what you wanted before you did. There you go. That's what we got. Nikki,
nice.
I'm just late catching up. Fast speed. Tiffany says yes. Dave Daffler checks in with another colorful and generous $5 super chat. Thank you, Dave Daffler. Kathy Linder, you're lucky I don't have your text number yet. Thank you. Kaz, I don't. If I'm just going to say that I have Dave's number, so if he suddenly, it's just purely accidental, coincidental. If he ends up with your number, that's all I'm saying about that. Tabzel Liga. Matt remembers Tabzel Liga. Tabzel. I can't give you Tabzel Liga. Tabzel Liga. You remember that? Tiff, so good, says Space Nerd. Space Nerd, that spice rum will get you fucked up, says our alcoholic expert Nikki. Cyke says, I love all Dave's texts, and I don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, he says. Nikki, it is delicious. I like it for a shot. Their Jamaican rum is the best. Well, DJ Electra's checking in on this day. Happy New Year.
Electra.
DJ Electra says, Mr. Crow says, always go full Electra. Well, that's probably because I saw somebody earlier in the chat say never go full Electra. So there's the other side of that. Hi, Electra. How you doing? She is the lovely voice on the BF Live piss break that you enjoy. Justin Kramer saying, what's up, fellas? Justin Kramer checking in. How you doing, buddy? It's a Perry New Year. It's New Year's Boppin' Eve, man. I think I'll see you over there in the Perry chat tonight. Kathy, Dave must be crazy for you. Touch her once, and you know it's true. Hey, Jerry from Nikki. What a birds. That's the chunks that checking in. Everybody is checking in right here on BF Live today. DJ Electra, hello and Happy New Year. Electra says, Happy New Year to me. What's up, girlfriend? Mr. Crow says, you were sexier when you were a box of French fries, DJ Electra. That's an interesting take on that. Yeah.
Scott, is Scott eating me a bucket of chicken?
You know what, Bob, I'm always like producing the show. You got to keep me up to date.
Look away, Terry.
Whoa.
Look away, Terry, look away. If you
Got some
see him
KFC.
walking
God
by,
damn it, Scott.
and
That's
he's
almost like
chewing
KFC now,
on a thigh, look away, Terry, look away. There you go.
Man's breakfast, raw egg and KFC.
I'm telling you, man. That's
Fuck
what
yeah.
Sneaks up on you. DJ Electra pees holy water on her piss break dance. Really, I'm not even going to ask how you know or you tested for that. I really don't want to know any of the details of that, but thank you very much for that interesting bit of information. Looking for my phone here, so excuse me a second. Oh, you go. Mr. Crow laughing. All right, already. Happy New Year, Space Nerd from DJ Electra. Kathy says crazy for me, or just crazy, Dave Daffler is. Electra's getting the shout-out love from Cyke Clyde. Haha, Mr. Crow, fries are sexy. Let's see, DJ Electra's getting all the love. Kathy says, Dave, then we can have phone sex? Look, you're my sister. If you're going to get creepy with him, you're going to have to do this in your own time, okay?
Ooh, yeah. That's got to be a
sliding in
couple
people's DMs in my chat. Does Chris A still streak the neighborhood at midnight? Chris A, you mean this guy right here?
Chris fucking Abel?
I'm going to say probably yes. Tiff says, now I feel a road trip in my bones, Space Nerd. I'm glad you guys are having fun hooking up in the chat. Electra's throwing out the love for Nikki. I'm going to go through this because we got so much other fun stuff we can get to. What's up? Hell yeah, you guys are awesome. This chat is killing it today. You're being generous. You're being energetic. You're being awesome. And this is the vibe. And I'm going to let you know that my bot, Stream Elements bot, says, thanks for subscribing to BF Live, my friend Schnee.
There you go.
Welcome to the BF Live vibe and the chat family. Nikki says, alcohol expert, clutching my pearls. Yeah. Okay. You are the expert. Let's see. Sure will be on Perry's Discord, says our friend Justin Kramer. Back off my Dave, Kathy. Uh-oh, we're gonna get a fight in here. I bet that chicken is left over and cold. Am I right, Scott Fitzpatrick? Says Popkey.
It was just delivered hot and fresh and from some KFC fries too.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the fries, you son of a bitch.
Damn.
And biscuits and mashed potatoes and gravy.
The nearest KFC to me is fucking an hour away. God damn it!
Oh my gosh.
There you go. Look away. Martini Steve knew I was putting down. 80s Peter Cetera Martini Dave. I was getting it. There's even a remix video of this instant classic song video. Is it? Look away. Electro rules. Let's get on with this. You guys I can't even keep up with the chat here or what I'm even doing here on BF Live. We just did Bob Levy kind of reading the miserable news moment, and we kind of wrapped up that moment. I'm so happy to have all you guys here. The energy and the vibe on this show today is just off the charts. It feels like a new year or something. I'll do this real quickly because it's probably the only day I'm going to do it. I went to another movie, so it's time for a BF Live unasked for movie review.
Nice. Hell yeah. Love it.
I don't go to movies very often, but when I do, I like to come back here and tell you about them. And I do it in.
Yeah, what did you see? What did you see?
Let me try and find my element, Bobby Nick. If I found my element on time, here we go. If I could walk and chew gum at the same time, there you go. Last night, the wife is off, and my wife is a movie head. I've told people many times. So last night, I went to see the new Bob Dylan movie, Bobby Nick, called A Complete Unknown.
Oh shit! I didn't even know there was one. I was wondering about that.
The Timothy Chalamet or Chalamet, whatever you say.
Like
Chalamet.
saying that name.
No, you Chalamet not. But I'm a music fan like you, Bobby Nick. So in that way, I'm very much a music snob. Like if you're gonna do a music movie about an artist, the music better be pretty damn good and close, right?
Yeah.
I mean, especially with the latest one, what was it? Elvis? That was the last one I saw. It was pretty on point. Like the way he talked, walked, looked, danced. It was great.
Well, yeah, and some of the movies that you see, they because of that, because they because of, I guess, the music rights or whatever, they use they have a movie, but they only use the music as kind of like touch points, if you will, like in between scenes. Like they'll show you like the biography story, and then they'll use the music to kind of spice it up. But I found that this movie was wild, Bobby Nick, and that the young actor Timothy Chalamet and the young girl, she played Joan Baez, and they sang all of their music in the movie, buddy. So they basically had to literally pull off singing like young Bob Dylan and young Joan Baez. And I must say that it is very well done. And like I said, I go in there kind of being a skeptic, Bobby Nick, because I have a high standard. Like, you better get close to the artist, or otherwise it's just like Hollywood schlock. So I'm going to show you the preview, the official Hollywood preview of it, and you'll get a little taste of it. But yeah, this is my unasked for movie review. If I find out where I put that the trailer, let me see, pull that up real quick. The here we go, Complete Unknown. Yeah, but it's called A Complete Unknown, like the line from his song and all. Let me look at the trailer real quick. And it wasn't bad. Like I said, I can be a bit of a skeptical. I can be a little bitch about it. But check this out. This is, I'll play you the reel from YouTube. This is the official trailer, but I would recommend it. It was good if you're a music fan, and plus it gives you a flavor of what was going on in the very early 60s, from 1961 to like the mid 60s, and kind of how Bob Dylan's career kind of developed and what he was dealing with at the time. But yeah, and I didn't know he was involved this deeply with Joan Baez. But if you need to see a movie, if you want to see, you know, little date night, or if you're interested in music history, it's A Complete Unknown, the Bob Dylan movie.
200 people in that room, and each one wants me to be somebody else.
How do you sing then?
I put myself in another place. But I'm a stranger there.
How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home?
If you could just...
Like a rolling stone.
And that's what it was. So there you go. That was the preview of it.
Nice.
I didn't think it was that bad. And I must say, look, I'm gonna address Martini Steve here, because he says barf. And I relate to that, Martini Steve, because like I set it up by saying that I'm a snob like that too. I have a very high standard. Like, I go in with my nose up, like, but I will recommend it there. I like the music was actually done well for trying to portray the young artist that they did. I thought it was done well.
I gotta ask you, does Johnny Cash make an appearance? Like, not the real Johnny Cash, but
yes,
he does. Okay, good,
yes.
good.
They cover the Bob Dylan, the young Joan Baez character, and the young Johnny Cash character are kind of featured in Bobby Nick, and so it sounds like you know a little bit about their history, and that they do have like a some kind of key moments in the movie and in their timeline together. I didn't realize that either.
Yeah.
How about the personalities of the stars? Like, do they get Bob? I know nothing about Bob Dylan, so I don't know how he's supposed to act or whatnot. Did they get the character down pretty well?
Well, he got the kind of in the voice, a little young version of the kind of Bob Dylan. He kind of got that in there, so that's kind of all. But I was most impressed how heavily they leaned on the music, and the fact that they had the stars themselves sing the song. And when it's hard enough to find people that can do both things anyway, but then you have to find an actor that can sound like a young Bob Dylan, and find a young actress who has that lilt in her voice like a young Joan Baez did. So I will say they kind of pulled it off good. So if you like it, there you go. That's why I named it. This was the BF Live. Where did I put it again? The unasked for movie review. That's why I call it that. You didn't ask for it. I didn't know I was going to go. You didn't know I was going to come back and talk about it, but there you go. It's the BF Live unasked for movie review. Went and saw a movie last night. So wasn't so bad. There's worse things to do. I'm sure it was a great movie and people will enjoy it.
I've been wanting so hard to do. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You continue, please. I talked to
you. No, I've been wanting so hard to go and see a movie these days, but every time I go and I look, there just seems to be nothing out there, which is crazy because usually during the holidays, there's like big box office stuff left and right that's coming out, but it's very dull these days. You know, I get Wicked came out, but Mufasa, that was supposed to be a big hit. I don't think.
There's a Sonic movie out. There's Mufasa out. There's a Yeah, we're still stuck in that period where there aren't too many original ideas, and we just like named it right there, like Mufasa. You know, it's basically just a branch off of the Lion King, and Sonic the Hedgehog is just a video game movie, and it's a sequel at that to a video game movie. So,
Yeah.
Very true. Fuck that lion. Let me see. Mother is the OG Willy Wonka. Pretty cool. I have to check it out.
Can't take that away from him.
Mr. Crow, and see, I wouldn't have went and seen this movie without the motivation of my wife wants to go see a movie. I'll go see a movie with you, sure. Date night, let's do it. I'm not a fan of these movies about musicians. They give me cheesy superhero movie vibes when I see the trailer. Mr. Crow, I had the same vibe because I also went to see the Bob Marley like music bio.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And I went into that one skeptically too, because once again I have that high standard, but it was okay.
That Motley Crue one sucked though, didn't it?
I didn't even watch it, and I got that on Netflix.
See,
but
I liked it. I liked it. I like the Motley Crue one.
Maybe it has to do with getting older, Scott. But I have an issue with watching documentaries about history that I lived. And and that would be very much the case with Motley Crue. Like if they made me feel like if it made overly schlocky, or they made me feel like overly old or something weird, it would it would come off as non-authentic to me. Like right away, I would notice it.
It was they did mostly the stories that I'd always heard, but it was the acting that for me was the actors and acting.
Let's see. Nope, can't do Disney. I cry. Disney right now is trying to appease stockholders. Nothing more, nothing less, says our friend Shane. Checking
My
in.
God, the new Snow White that's coming out. I can't wait to see how much it bombs. Now, like if you're excited about it, that's all you guys. But I just have a feeling because of the controversy around it, and this movie cost $300 million to make.
Wow.
And I don't think it's going to do well.
And right, there is the whole thing where they're trying to like put people in untraditional roles, and they're spinning too many plates. If I'm going along with what Schnee is saying here, that they're trying to appease too many stockholders right now. What happens? I learned that when you try to please everyone, you please no one, right? So you just gotta make the content that you make and hope that it lands the way you want it to go. But that's what it is. That's a
well said.
My agenda. Yes, Chops. I haven't gone to the movies since before COVID, says Testicle Tiger.
Wow, is that actually, you got that right? I think that's when movies started like not having its magic anymore, or they kind of like started giving up on really good storylines and really making a movie memorable.
I can remember going to see an Oppenheimer, and remember that was like one of the bigger movies that as far as the comeback to going to the theaters and all.
Did you like it? Was it good?
Oppenheimer was overly long, bro. It's like they had money to spend and they just spent it. They drug out the story and they kept going back, kind of going back in time and stuff like that.
When they do that,
they jerked you around a little bit. They could have just ended it so much earlier and got you out of the theater in less than 3 hours. There's another unasked for movie review. There you go. When is the Bret Michaels biopic coming out? I don't know, but it'll probably be called Nothing But a Good Time, I'm guessing. I don't know. That'd be what I would call it, right?
Terry Nee might know.
Who that?
Terry Nee might know.
Terry Nee. He's friends with Bret Michaels. He had nothing but a good time with him. And we're not even going to get into what Bobby Nick's first impressions of Bret Michaels were when he first saw them on an album cover and what he actually thought they were.
He was pretty. Story? He was pretty.
I do not.
Oh boy.
Well, I bought the Poison album, and
back in the day, a young Bobby Nick Havens up in Canada. He's a rock and roll guy, and go ahead, Bobby. I just want to set that up a little bit.
Yeah, I bought the Poison album, and I jerked off to the album cover for 6 months, and then I found out. And I found. And then I found out that they were actually men, and I jerked off to it for another 6 months.
and then he doubled down on it, Chops. So yes, in the highly androgynous days of glam rock and heavy metal, our young friend Bobby Nick, imagine him up in Canada, he excitedly gets what the cat dragged in poster, and he looks at it, and he's busy in his Canadian bed, keeping warm the way. I love the way you said that when you found out you did it for 6 more months.
Now, Bobby, as much as I want to say, oh man, how could that's sick? How could you not know? I have a handful of friends that had that same experience, not with that album cover, but just not knowing that he is a she, or he is a she, or
it happens. It happens.
Popke says, I do audio trailers as my day job. There is a specific formula all clients push for. Do they go, in a world? Tiff with 3F says, Wild Robot was nice. Testicle Tiger says, I like the Motley Crue one, but it really did suck, LOL.
Yeah.
Chops Talk, I see. Oh, that was the link that you were looking for earlier. You put it in the chat.
Oh, that was the Motley Crue one, just in case you want to bring it up.
Okay. Deadpool versus Wolverine was my summer blockbuster. No one.
Oh, that was good.
To get shot. Did you like that one?
Oh, it was fucking awesome, man. Especially with Disney, and they break the fourth wall a lot in it, so it's pretty cool.
I didn't know it was Disney produced. Holy crap! That's how could Deadpool be Disney produced?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Didn't they acquire that a couple years ago?
They did when they acquired Fox.
Right, Paramount. And all that stuff,
So yeah.
All right. Let's see. Well, we got Martini Steve is laughing, which is a great thing. And then Dave Dathler is also a great thing. Checks in with another colorful $5 super chat and says, "There's a new Jew in town, and she's not feeling good." Linda Lavin. That's right. We did that on the Celebrity Death Report yesterday. If those you remember the old TV series of Alice from Mel's Diner and all that stuff, and Flo, kiss my grits, Mel, kiss my grits. That was kind of the most famous aspect for me of that show. But yeah, there's a new Jew in town, and she's not feeling good. Thank you. Plum's divorce lawyer says, the last movie I saw in the theater was I'm a Racist by Matt Walsh, but of course no one wants to talk about that. Oh my God, there you go. Bobby likes dudes that look like chicks. You talking about him or me? The John Wick franchise is amazing. I'm waiting for Ballerina, says Nikki. Tyrannies are simply saying boomers. That would be a perfect movie for you right there, Tyranny. You want to see the Bob Dylan movie. Testicle Tiger says, Brett Michaels was all over my 13-year-old walls. Yeah, and Bobby Nix too, along with his sperm.
Right, yeah.
It's all over the walls. Yeah, it was like,
Bobby, just tell him it's the thought that counts, you know?
It's like, you don't need any more glue for that poster.
Nope.
Laughing. Brett Michaels went to my high school, LOL, says Blummel's divorce lawyer. Ooh, got a challenge going on.
Holy shit.
Bobby Nick, who was your favorite? Brett, CC, Bobby, or Ricky Rocket? It's got to be Brett, right?
Choose wisely.
Brett. Yeah, Brett.
Who's the lead bitch? Brett. He's got.
He was the prettiest. He was the prettiest.
He does pucker those lips.
Yeah.
That kinky hair like that. His curly hair. My naturally curly hair. Blummel's defense lawyer says, I would stop disclosing. Terry Nee says, Bobby Nick, if I see Brett at a local classmates restaurant, I'll spread that story, says Terry Nee.
Oh, yes. Appreciate it.
And Terry Nee has told us before, as Scott indicated, that he traveled in the same circles in the same high school as Brett Michaels. Faces of Daffy. Let's see. Feig said we can't say cocaine. Can't say cocaine in a movie. Let's
cocaine.
Cocaine. Yeah, who's showing up every time I said cocaine? I love Queensryche and Guns N' Roses, says Blummels. Well, welcome to the vibe jungle. For the lady, says Space Nerd. She's antsy for it. Disney owns half of the world, says Space Nerd. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Right? I can believe it, though. I don't know if it's fact, but I can believe it.
Testicle Tiger says, I still have Silent Lucidity on playlist. It's like, yeah. Hush now, don't you cry. Wipe away the tears.
It's my least favorite Queensryche song.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Jet City Woman.
Yep.
Jet City Woman. Let's see. Or Operation Mindcrime. Go deep. Let's see. Armpit sex. Am I right? Dave's still waiting for that one, Scotty Fitzpatrick. He's still waiting on the armpit sex, I guess. Queensryche is not in high rotation on our classic rock stations, and it's a shame, says Space Nerd. That's what's so great about YouTube Music. I take advantage of YouTube Music because after you listen to a couple songs, they get a sense of your algorithm, Chops. What kind of music do you enjoy, buddy?
Oh man, all rounds. I really like it. I can go from opera to country to Disney, you name it. So it really depends on the mode.
Do you have music on your phone?
I No, but I do have it on. Let me go to my YouTube.
This could
My
be
YouTube
good.
is usually where I get all my music from. So let
All
me
right.
see if I have like an algorithm going on.
Yeah.
For music, which will be all right. So
Scott knows.
far we have
well
shorts. Oh, go ahead.
I got a thing that I kind of do, and this has been your second day on. You're practically a guest or a guest, a friend or whatever, but I'll treat you like a guest or whatever. So let's do this. Scott, I think Scott knows what I'm up to. I like to do a thing here to get to know people better.
Okay.
And this is tell us 5 letters of music. Let's do a little bit of that with our friend Chops today. So
okay.
I think what we do is like reason I ask phone is because I have my music on my phone. But what we do is I'll have somebody call out a letter in the chat, any kind of letter in the alphabet, and then we'll go 5 letters up from that letter. And then what we do is we go to our music files, and I'll call out 1 letter at a time, and we'll go in a circle, and everybody will let me know what song you have under that particular letter. You want to play?
Heck yeah! All right, yeah.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Don't be embarrassed.
Somebody throw me a letter. Wait a minute. Dave Daffler's throwing out A-C-E-G-D. Wait a minute. Stacy went W. Wait a minute. W-X-Y-Z. I see what you did there. I can only do 4 letters, Stacy. Come on. Somebody give me a letter. Come on. Just one random letter. Everybody, next random letter. Dave's got too many. Dave's got Every Good Boy Does Fine and all that stuff. He's like writing music over here. Come on. I just want one random letter out of the ether. W. Well, F, of course. I like that. And since Tiff has been hanging out. All right, so everybody go. Wait a minute. Gases follows up with U. No, I see what you did there. F-U. We're not starting with R. No, we're going to start with F. Since Queen Tiff is here, we're going to start with F. So let's do that, folks. I'm going to go to my music. Bobby Nick, he kind of copped out for this. But even if you don't have a list, you can just tell me, think in your brain, like what is your favorite artist or song it can be, because either way we're going to learn something about you. So let me go to my files here, go to my music.
Got one.
All right, let me go. So we're starting with the letter F. I mean H-I-J-K, M-N-O-P, blah, blah, blah. Looking for my music files, can never find nothing. Live in real time. There it is. All right, so let me go to my F's. I don't know why it's harder to look. So I go to the first one. All right, so let's see. How are we going to do this? We want to do Chops first or last? We'll go to Chops last. Let me go first. I'm going to go first because I don't want your choice of what you pick to be influenced. I want you to go to whatever the first song with that letter is. So Chops, your F letter song, and tell us 5 letters of music. What is your F letter?
F letters on my algorithm so far is Fatboy Slim, Weapon of Choice. So
all right, that's a good one. That's right. I like that. I like the video for that with Christopher Walken, the Weapon of Choice. That's a
he
tight
did that
ass
on his
video.
own too. He just like kind of just went at it. He did.
And
really
then they
good.
say that was like a one take, like one shot, like he just walked through that mall, right, or whatever.
Yes,
that was
sir.
That was a one off.
The man can dance. He can dance.
Christopher Walken in the Weapon of Choice video. Fatboy Slim. Scotty Fitzpatrick, my friend. What is your F?
I got. It's a double. It's a two for kind. Falling in Hate by 5 Finger Death Punch.
All right, there you go. Double F. You got Falling and you got 5 Fingers, so that's what you came up with. Well, maybe Bobby Nick will come back in time. I know he don't really have a dedicated list, but he can always rattle off one off the top of his head. I will let you know that my F song on my phone, my music file, is the Fun Song by SpongeBob SquarePants. Yes, mine is the Fun Song. I probably had, let's see. BF, you should join Licked. It allows you to choose from millions of songs that you can use on YouTube. You should check it out. Thank you for, I almost thought I got proposition there, so I'm a little disappointed. I should get Licked, but I will take that under advisement. Falling to Pieces by Faith No More, says Stacy. Where is F on the tambourine? Hey, Mr. Tambourine Man, come on, hit it until you got one. Ooh, Justin Kramer's got a good one. Cause I'm a fool for the city. Fool for the city. We got Face Pollution by Matt checking in with some Soundgarden. We got Fantasia, Tiff with the 3F checking in. Feeling Good by Nina Simone. Yeah.
Great songs. Great.
I prefer metal. It's basically classical music plus electricity. That's a very good That's a very good observation, Blummel's defense lawyer.
I like
and my oldest daughter is a music teacher, and I kind of taught her as much because when you hear people like Randy Rhoads and these different types of guitar players, they grew up learning classical music and jazz, and they kind of transformed that into like heavy metal and rock chops, right? That's what I love about that era of music.
Absolutely. I even took like a rock history class when I was in college, and my teacher was obsessed with oh my god, Led Zeppelin, because they kind of grew up in that they did the blues, they did the light rock and whatnot, but then they transformed it into their own, and he said mathematically this should not exist.
Yeah, and Jimmy Page was one of the first people I ever saw play an electric guitar with a bow and just up there kicking ass with it, and there's that whole classical kind of influence. Like, hey, let's mix our chocolate and our peanut butter together, and we got some great music out of that. Justin getting a thumbs up. I already like this game. Well, come on, let's go.
What's going to be our next letter?
Well, we're going to go in order, but I want to make sure I get all of our friends'
gotcha.
F's in the chats, and let's make sure it's Soundtrack from Cruising. Freddie Mercury says, our widow killer friend. Friday by Rebecca Black. Oh, got to get down and partying. Fun. Getting down. Love, says Tiffany Washington. Chops, look up Fat Boy Slim Elevator. You can thank me later.
Oh, man.
We're not going to do Every Good Boy Does Fine, EAGDB. We're not doing that. Fallen Kingdom, a Minecraft parody song, says Testicle Tiger. Martini says, F is for friends who do stuff together. That's right. He knows the fun song. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all. Let's go. Blummel's defense lawyer says, Mike Patton is one of my heroes from Faith No More. When I first saw them live and heard them do Easy Like Sunday Morning by the Commodores, I was floored by that. They do a very good version of Easy by the Commodores. I don't know if people post that about Faith No More. Fuck the police. Fuck the police, says Nikki.
Well done.
I was 30 seconds behind. Well, always make sure you hit that little live symbol when you're watching on your phone or your computer. Make sure you're up to date and your stuff didn't buffer. Articulate John has a fast car, but is it fast enough that you can drive away? No problem, Dave, says Nikki. Can we make this a weekly segment? I love it. Well, Stacy, I love mixing shit in, girl. We're going to keep doing it. We got a couple more letters to go. Those Minecraft songs are surprisingly good. I've often been amazed, Chops, how many songs have become like popular hits with their origins in like EA sports games or Minecraft games.
Can you give me an example there? Because all I can think of is like stuff from like Madden or
like some of those Madden songs. Like who am I thinking of? Son of a bitch! Now I can't place any.
First one come to my mind is Fallout Boys.
Yeah, thank you. That's exactly who I was going for.
Oh no shit!
Right.
Nice. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. So some songs that really become popular only by being added to like the Madden soundtrack, and all of a sudden they go viral in that way and blow up. So that's a fun way to.
Yeah,
find
very
songs.
true.
We got Blummel's defense lawyer checking in with a pool, Fiona Apple. There you go. You look like a criminal to me. That's a good old song. Fortunate Son, says Dave Daffler. Testicle Tiger likes this game too. Yes, this is fun. Rush the same. Are we supposed to be using Spotify or what? Blummel's defense lawyer, ideally you should be using your personal songs. Like if you have them on your phone or if you have them on your computer, you would do that. But you could do like Chops, and you can go in your algorithm on YouTube. And if you don't have none of that, just whatever letter, whatever artist or song comes to mind, that's good enough too. Okay,
your mental
BF.
algorithm.
Yeah, I do. My sister says, okay, BF needs one more for today's chat. Oh, really? For my goal? I'm at 9. Thank you, big sis, for letting me know that. I'm at 9. One more super chat gets me to my goal of 10 today. Thanks, everybody. I don't have a list, apparently. Well, Space Nerd, you don't need one, girl. Like, what is your song with the F? Just put your favorite F song in there. F is for Stormy. Her father is right here, Dave. Inappropriate. They are super catchy, guys. It's for reals. Got me to look up the real songs like Viva La Vida and Coldplay. F is balls deep. F is for the ladies. Oh, Tiff, a great one. Sly and the Family Stone. It's a family affair. 1, 2, Fanny. We got A, Stacy, M, wrong channel. Sorry, Mr. Crow's multitasking in different shows. F is for the ladies. I'm not so sure about today. Tiff, Mr. French's anthem. Let's see. He can't time all of us out. God damn it. Freak on a Leash by Korn, says our friend Nikki.
Great song.
Peter Lamangelo. Yes, that's right. I like him. Peter Lamangelo. Lemongello. Hello, my name is Peter Lemongello. Thank you, Dave Daffler. I found a list. Freedom by George Michael.
Oh, it's such a good song.
You got to give what you take. Good, like that piano riff in it with is pretty good. It's like got that funk on it when you hear that piano.
I'm an Always Sunny fan, and they had played that song and they had to do like this whole dance off, and I lost my mind. It was so good.
You up there getting you're like, hello Frisco.
Hello Frisco.
Gotta give what you take, girlfriend. Stacey Allen checks in with a most generous and colorful $2 Happy New Year super chat. Thank you, Stacey, and thank you for your fun and your contributions and producing the Just for the Ladies segment, which I'm not sure I'm going to get to because we're having other fun today here on BF Live. But you know I got plenty of them, and I got Dave Daffler hit me with a blank, most generous $2 super chat. Stacey Allen is laughing, beat you to it, and thank you for getting me to a 10 because Trigger says goal attained. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. We're going to have a great 2025, keeping this vibe alive and going. Let's see. Fuck the police. Space Nerd again. Nikki checks in with a simple $3 super sticker. Thank you, Nikki, my darling Nikki. Well, matter of fact, let me hit that one for you. And thank you for the $3 super sticker. Widow Killer says, what's with the confetti? The confetti means that I have made 10 super chats today. Of any color or any amount. Thank you all very much for your generosity. That's what it means. It means we meant the goal. Terry Nee checks in with Farewell as his F song from Rod Stewart. Freedom is so good, says Stacey Allen, as Space Nerd laughs. And Find Your Way Back Home from Dishwalla. Dishwalla is underrated. George Michael definitely gave what he took. AIDS.
Hello, Frisco.
Family tradition. If I get stoned and sing all night long, it's a family tradition. Let's see. I love this segment, says Nikki. I love you loving this segment. Stacey Allen, I love singing it. F is for the fire that burns down the whole town. Yeah, right. F is for fire that burns. That's right. Yeah, but you're going to have me singing the whole damn song while I'm trying to do a show in the back of my head, Martini Steve. I'm singing the fun song. God, Uncle, you guys are all checking in with this. Godsmack, I fucking hate you.
Godsmack.
I guess we want a strictly F song, but we're going to keep doing this. Let's see. You guys are so awesome with this. Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy. Wrong F. Legit question. How many it's 2025 keep slogans are we in for, and how can I prepare myself against them? Well, Steve, as long as you know that I'm the first one, and I'm going to be saying keeping the vibe alive. Hey, it's better than saying dead in another year. Let's see. Are we up to G yet? Hell no. Space Nerd checks in with her 6-month member chat and says, Happy New Year to BF. Thanks for making it the best year. Wow, that's great. Onward to 2025, and I'm not going to make a pun. Chat family. Now I'm going to try to come up with alternative puns there, Martini Steve. I'm trying to come up with some alternative. I'm going to keep it fresh. Some different alternative puns. Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
Thank you for re-upping Space Nerd and being a longtime supporter. The Flintstones, meet the Flintstones. I fucking hate you is my favorite Godsmack song. All right, now let's go to G. We got all through that, the letter F. Let's go to G in our music files. And let's go to G. This is fun while we go to G. E, F, G. So you see where this is going, so there's no surprises. I got a lot of F songs in here. Let me get them. G, here we go. Okay, I think I've done this one before. All right, so our friend and our guest, Chops, we're going to ask you will you show us tell us 5 letters of music. Any kind of 5 letters of music you like. So what is your next letter?
So for the letter G, I'm going to go with Glory of Love by here. Now, this one's tough for me. Peter Cetera?
Peter Cetera, the singer from...
Okay.
That's the lead singer from the band Chicago, and that was when he was solo.
Shut up.
Peter Cetera, yes.
I did not know that.
I did not know that. See, we're making connections, and this is why we play 5 letters of music, because we learned something, and maybe you could learn something too. So yes, Peter Cetera, The Glory of Love is your, what's that? G is your
My
G. G unit. Scotty Fitzpatrick, what is your G, my friend?
I got Goddamn Devil by Ugly Kid Joe.
Ooh, you're the goddamn devil.
Choices. I love his algorithm.
Yeah.
Very
These are
good.
on my memory card. These are what I listen to
All right,
every day
that's
when
good.
I'm
That's
walking.
good to know. Mine are coming off of my phone too, as well. We got that one. Nikki's having fun. G for our friend Stacey Allen checking in says Gary Clark Jr. Bright Lights, an amazing song. Says our friend G. I will let you. Mine is the end up being a jazz song. I have a jazz song. It's called "Garden in the Rain" by Diana Kroll. So there you go. There's my get to know me or embarrass him, whatever you want to know. Gano is Blummel's Defense Lawyer's G song. Well, what do you gonna know about that? Come on, what do you gonna know? Hey, I gonna know that I just noticed the lovely Gina Levy jumps into the chat today. Happy New Year to you, Gina. Hey, you're joining us. Our friend Chops is here, Scott Fitzpatrick, and that's Bobby Nick above Chops. And Gina, if you want to jump in and play with us, we're playing would you show us 5 letters of your music? So this is where we started with F, and now we're on to letter G. So let us know your favorite. We're going to do F, G, H, I, J. And you go to whatever music file you have and let us know the first song under that letter. And welcome the lovely Gina Levy to the show and to this fun that we're doing right here. All right, so let's keep with the chat. So we got that. Let's see, we got mine. And let's get some of these other G's from our friends. Oh, see, because Gina's getting the shout out love. They noticed. Let me go to the top and we find these G's. Got F. Here we go. Whoop. We didn't get any bikini news today, so I'll let it slide. All right, thank you. This is from Spotify. Most listened to, Fly Like an Eagle is your F. All right, you're correct. Godsmack, I fucking hate you. But you can't, everything's Godsmack. His F is Godsmack, his G is Godsmack. I'm thinking Jack only has Godsmack on his phone. That's what I'm guessing. Let's see. We got the Tutti Frutti, didn't we? Let's see. Are we up to G? We are. We're doing G right now. Happy New Year to you. Flintstones. Let's go. Let me go past this. Whoa. Good golly, Miss Molly.
Great song.
Nikki. Ghetto Gutter #1, says our friend Tiff checking in after the Gano from Blummel's. And Dave Daffler, thank you for your most generous $2 super chat. My T-cells are fabulous. Ain't that tough enough? Uncle Jack says, Testicle Tiger, the very next song on that album is my go-to, Releasing the Demons. You gotta release them demons there, right there, I guess. Oop, there it is. Giant by Matthew, a good band. The Garden Wheel from Future Island, says our friend Matt checking in. Give a Little Bit by Supertramp. Give a little bit of my love to you. Glitter Ain't Gold by Whiskey Myers, says Stacey Allen checking in. Go Power Rangers, says our friend Widow Killer checking in. I didn't realize Chops was gay. Peter Cetera.
Hello, Frisco.
Welcome to my life.
Gangster's Paradise by Coolio. I spent most of my life living in one. How you doing there, Nikki? The Garden of Eden by Guns N' Roses. We got Gina Levy checking in. Anything Prince is gay. Tiff has an observation. She says, Chops feels complex. I'm not sure how she touched you or got that feeling, but you feel complex. Yeah. Feels like an in-depth guy. Lots of layers, like an onion there, Tiff. You're not wrong about that.
Very much, yeah.
Ghost with a Boner by Diarrhea Planet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ghost with a Boner. Jerry Lehane says it's Free Falling, and he will remind you that he probably kind of ghost wrote that. Godsmack and Allison Chain says the Plum was the Force Lawyer. Good Cop, Bad Cop. Gina Levy getting the love from Dave Daffler. G is for Gunslinger by Slim Whitman, says JFK Head Chunk checking in. We got Popke checking back in with the Hoya. G. We didn't get up to F, G, H, but Popke's already up to H with the Hoya. Gina's getting the love from Testicle Tiger. Space Nerd, I was front for our show this year. Sweet Gina, hello, how are you? Happy New Year. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Good no. I got my mind set on you by George Harrison. Gina's getting the shout out love from Blum's Defense Lawyer. Happy New Year, Gina from Space Nerd. Gina's getting love from Justin Kramer. Dave Daffodil, Daffodil, I said. Hello, Dave, from JFK Head Chunk. G is for Gina, and that's good enough for me. Gina starts with G. Yum. Arlo Guthrie, says our friend Terry Nee checking in. We'll accept that as the last name. Love you all. Heading to New York City. That's right, you're going to Governors. Shout out to Bob.
Oh,
hey, Bob,
New York City.
New York City. That's right. They're going up to Governors for the New Year's Eve show. And Gina, I already told everyone in the chat that if they're anywhere close in that range, like the lovely Stacey Allen, that you got to go out and see Bob Levy, because I've seen him a couple times live, and you will not be disappointed. You'll have a great time and laugh your ass off.
Hell yeah.
Gay Jams Volume 5, Share, Believe, and Meth and Poppers remix.
Hello, Frisco.
Hey, put the lotion on, Martini, Steve. Nikki's laughing, which is a good thing. You can go your own way, says Space Nerd. Well, right back at you. More Godsmack from. Wait a minute. Godsmack. You know that they're like almost like the American Nickelback, right? Basically, I'm just saying.
Oh shit!
You like that? American Nickelback. There you go. Safe travels, Gina Levy. Davey Daffler getting the shout out love and the hugs from Gina Levy checking in. Dave Daffler's giving a lot of it right back. Nice, Dave Daffler. Let's see. Of it is Uncle Jack. Ghost and Stuff for the G letter. Uncle Jack, I have a platinum album for Godsmack, self-titled album hanging in my basement. Dave Daffler says Al Stewart. It's the year of the scat. Do. No, Dave. Stacey Allen, no fucking way you got that thing in the wall. Chops feels a wife is in earshot.
Holy shit! That's the comment of the night for me. That is awesome.
There you go.
Can I do it? Can I do a G?
Well, yes. Now that you're back, buddy, we started at F and now we're up to G. So, what is my friend Bobby Nick's G song?
For song, I'm gonna say "Guns for Hire" by AC/DC, and for band, I'm gonna say Guns N' Roses.
All right. There you go. You got two G's. We started with F. Mine ended up being the Fun Song by SpongeBob. So let's see. Damn. Who do you? Delicious Dick. Wait a minute. You're just trying to get me to say that out loud. And I already said the first part of it. Son of a bitch. Bum defense lawyer. You goddamn trying to get me to say delicious dick and tasty testicles. Oh, wait. I just did it.
Oh. Bad.
Got a good feeling. That is a song. May not be the title for sure. Don't know who the artist is. Sometimes I get one that I've never ever felt before. I get a good feeling. Yeah. Al Stewart treated me to dinner in Philly in the 1990s. It was the year of Jerry Lahane.
Damn.
Ooh, give it to me, baby. I'll make you holler. You had enough. Give it to me, baby. Oh. That was a roller skating jam for me, Nikki girl. That one got my juices flowing. Say, give me that stuff, that sweet, that funky stuff. Give it to me. Team Dozer rocks, says Dave Daffler. Let's see. Uncle Jolly says Sully Erna is 5 foot tall and sings like he's 10 foot tall. Hence the Nickelback of the United States. Nikki's getting the shout out love from Space Nerd. Uncle Jack, I hung with Sully at a bar in New York City. He is tiny. Oh, tiny. The cute rock and roll star. He's so cute. He's not so far away. Look, he's right here. Look. He's right here. Let's see. What's up, Uncle Jack from The Tax is Theft checking in on BF Live. Happy New Year. And welcome to The Vibe right here on BF Live. We're in the middle of playing 5 letters of music. We started playing when Bobby Nick was away. Tell us 5 letters of music. We started with F. We're currently finishing up on G, and we're getting ready to go on to H right here. Having too much fun doing a New Year's Eve version of BF Live. Let's see. Boomers are funny, says Terry Nee. I don't think it's on purpose, though, Terry. Now, I'm not sure that's on purpose. We laugh at them.
What kind of funny?
Yeah. Well, sit with me, Stacy. I'll find us a seat. I get it there. There's a whole seat thing. Hey, Gene, but Stacy, will you go up there to Governors and you two together? I think between the two of you, you guys can find chairs for yourself. Strong ladies. Oh, shit, BF. Boo, BF. That's my comment about them being the American. Let's see. Let's see. Archie Sugar. Go team. Let's get through these. Goofy Goober from the SpongeBob movie. Now you're just making fun of me. All right, Chops. I'll see him to get back. Chops had to step out a little bit. Halls of Illusion by ICP says gaseous. Let's see. G Band is Guns N' Roses. That's cool. Next, let's do top 3 Scissor Sisters songs. Let's not. Let's do Veruca Salt. I like Veruca Salt for my lesbian rock.
Hello, Frisco.
All right, let's go. Let's continue on here. Gully Stinks and is a new single by Jack and the Grannies. Wait a minute. Gully Stinks. I thought you want to say Sully Stinks. My God. Sully Stinks. Yeah. I Take It in the Rear by Hourly by Adam. Wait a minute. Live Ween's checking in, sneaking in here with the Adam reference. Happy New Year. And man, I hope that you have a great 2025. See, I said great. I didn't make a rhyme or anything there, Martini Steve. I hope you have a great 2025 and much good health to your wife and your family, man. He says, got her home. She is doing great. Thanks for the support yesterday, everyone. Great shit, man. That's a great way to start a new year with some great health news for your family. I hope it continues. Our friend Live Ween and Mrs. Ween. Blummel says Veruca Salt is pretty cool. Yeah, they were. I fell down. I listened to some Veruca Salt a while ago. I don't feel like dancing
either.
Yes, great song, Bobby Nick. Yes. I don't feel like dancing, and Take Your Mama are great Scissor Sisters songs. Whoop. I still have Veruca Salt in rotation. Live Ween's Getting the Bones Up Love. Live Ween, the goal for the gold. Veruca and Golden. All right, let's check on with this. Let's keep going now. We did F, we did G, and now we're going to go to our special friend joining us today, only for the second time, Chops, with our letter H, and show us 5 letters of music. What is your H song or artist, Chops?
H, give me a second here. I'm going to go up, down, and around. So what I'm checking myself is the my YouTube algorithm, and I have House of Flies by Deftones.
All right, there you go. So that's yours. H. Scott will just keep going in this rotation. Let me go to my H.
Right.
So let's all go to our H's if you haven't already. I saw Popke said he had Hoya. Go to my first.
Oh, H. I thought it was F. We're not F.
G.
Oh,
We did F. We started with F. F. G.
Oh,
H.
jeez.
5 letters of music, Scott. You've been here before. Come on, ain't your first day.
Damn it.
F, G, H. We go 5 letters from whatever letter we started at, and today it was the letter F. I like doing that for the randomness of it, so I'm not always like leaning on the same letter or whatever, and gives people a chance to pick their letter too. So
I got Hit It Again by Texas Hippie Coalition.
Okay,
Hit It
all
Again.
right.
Nice.
Hit it again.
I love these band names. That's awesome.
That's what I love about this segment, because you learn more. You learn about what our friends like, and you learn about some bands you may have never heard of before. Like maybe Bobby Nick's next one there, buddy. What do you got for an H band or artist?
I'm going to do the song "Highway Girl" by the Tragically Hip.
Interesting. You said you're going to do it. And you're not. Are you okay? Well, that you're not going off a list. So you're doing your H off the dome. So
That's off the dome.
Bobby's going for the easy, low hanging fruit. Bobby, he could probably do this a letter game with all just Tragically Hip songs if I was guessing. Guessing man, bro,
Probably.
Man. Let's see. Ooh, once had love and it was a glass. Soon turns out had a heart of glass. Terry Nee says that's a great H song. Scott is alphabetically challenged. Says Stacy.
I don't know what happened there.
You got like a bit of a brain freeze there, Scott. I thought you had a little mini stroke, bro. You were like, damn, if letters were kicking your ass, what's going on with Scott? It must have been that age show.
I couldn't wait to tell you guys.
If it doesn't happen twice a week, you ain't living.
There you go. Heart of Glass, also by Space Nerd. Heartache Every Moment by him, H.I.M. She's a great artist. That's a great one, Chops. You got a great one there, little selection. Dave Daffler checks in with a generous, colorful satin, says, "You don't send me flowers, Bobby Nick." Thank you, Dave Daffler. Let's see. Make sure I got everybody. I saw Kitty live there. Let's see. Most frightening things. We got Hammer by Whiskey Myers, another banger from Stacy. That's her H word. Hakuna Matata from Widow Killer. I'm not
Such
sure
a
if
wonderful
either.
phrase.
Either you have more animation music on your phone than I do, or you're just simply mocking me with Hakuna Matata after my SpongeBob fun song there. You're just going all Disney. You're going all Nickelodeon with the theme. And what a glorious phrase. Mina's worried for the rest of your days. Haze by Dishwalla. We got the $2 super chat. That's a great one. Heartache. Let's make sure I got these. Alphabetical challenge. Counting Cars. Heart of Glass. Halloween by Dave Matthews Band, says our friend Matt checking in today. Jinx Tyranny from Space Nerd. The Happy Colored Marbles by Ween, says our friend Chris Popke checking in with his H1. The Hips Don't Lie, says Terry Nee, checking in with that. Here Comes Your Man by the Pixies, says DJ Electra. All right, hold tight. Justin Kramer chose Highway Star by Deep Purple. Stacey Allen says, I'm in a polite mood today, Dave Daffler. I never do. What else we got? Truth. The same way about Candlebox. There was just saturation. Hank Williams Jr. I thought you said my sister is my cousin. Says my sister's a coming. Let's say no, that's her. LOL. HIM. Oh, is a Finnish metal band. Him, her. You know, I thought I was on top of it. Let me see. Heard it in a love song. Can't be wrong then, Tiff. That can't be wrong. That's a great song right there. Marshall Fucker, man. Hot blooded, check and see. My sister is in the place to be. BF Live, the vibe. Happy New Year, everybody. We're getting the party started early, man. I'm going to have so much energy. We're going to be rolling in. I'm going to go cook on the grill and whatnot. Speaking of which, I got to wrap up the show soon, folks. I got a roast to kill. Let's see. Why is tonight different from every other night? Interesting. Is that sounds like almost a setup to a question. I hope the other half is in here. Let's see. Why is tonight different? Let's see if he puts an answer in there. Great call, Captain.
I'm going to say because it's New Year's Eve, motherfuckers.
Ooh, that's right. It is, Bobby Nick. Yeah, Dave, I'm not sure what you're going to do, buddy. We talked before you got in here that we like to stay home and stuff. We're a lot of homebodies in here because, ain't nothing good happens after midnight when you go out in public, especially with alcoholic fools celebrating the New Year. All right.
Yeah, I know that's what I'm going to hear tonight. Fucking drunks walking by, fucking trying to get 4 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Is that right? They're going to be, hey, Bobby Nick. Happening, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I almost want to say it's not the alcoholics you have to watch out for. It's the people that aren't used to drinking that only drink like one time a year.
You might make a good point there because a lot of people that don't even tend to you know what? I don't normally drink, but I'm going to drink for New Year's. Fuck it. And they think they got it down and they can do it. And then they double down by doing it out in public when they should probably just do that in the privacy of their own home.
Amen.
Push the little daisies and make them come up. Pushing up daisies from Ween, says Blum was the fourth lawyer. Marshall Tucker is the rock flute band category. There's not a lot of them other than Jethro Tull. You think it's a brick there, but you're not wrong. I heard that in a love song. Ween is in here. Live Ween, HWO, and by the way. Bobby's right, but since it's an affirmative, I'm going to claim this one from Bobby Nick. Let's see. Are you doing replayables? Tonight is Tuesday, Kathy, so the next time I will be doing replayables will be this Thursday night at 10 o'clock East on the 100 Proof Podcasting channel with my friend Chris Abels, and that link is running throughout the entirety of the show. You can click on it and check us out on Thursdays and Saturday nights at 10 o'clock. Drinking, smoking, laughing, joking. No driving tonight. No thanks. That's what I'm saying. Look, how can you... There ain't no way you're gonna go out and have more fun going out with a bunch of people that you can't stand smelling and being around than you are just sitting in front of your computer in the comfort of your own home, drinking and eating and smoking what you want and hanging out with all of us on the shows that we do.
I've always had one rule. It's like if you can afford to go out to a place to party and whatnot, you can afford a taxi or an Uber or
exactly.
In today's time, there's no excuse.
Yeah. Banging pots tonight. It's funny, Terry Neem. I've raised up my kids banging the pots and making noise. Do you guys go out at midnight and make the noise at midnight and then go back in the house?
Oh, that's old school. I've completely forgot about that. I like it, though.
I've never done that. Never.
Oh,
No.
man, I love just the idea of just going outside and just making as much noise that you want at midnight, and you can get away with it, and it's socially acceptable. So I do that, Scott. What is that?
I mean, I guess we used to run outside and yell. We wouldn't bang no pots or nothing.
Oh, we did. We got the horns, clappers, like he's got noisemakers, fireworks, everything, man. Dave
Yeah.
Daffler agrees with
We
Chops
didn't-
in saying that New Year's is amateur night. Chops
Oh, wow.
is literally the radio in visual form, cool AF. There you go.
All
See?
right. Well, thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter much. BF CK1. Oh, what's up, sister? Hello. What's up, CK1? That's Nikki's sister, my other girlfriend. How you doing? CK1, Happy New Year, girl. What's up, man? About to see you on Replayables one night. We have fireworks. The dogs love them. That sounds sarcastic. What are you fellas and ladies drinking tonight? I'll just be hanging out. I don't even, if I'll drink, I'll definitely be smoking a little something. Might sip a beer, or if I'm feeling real, I might mix me up a little vodka and my pink lemonade mix. New Year's Eve is amateur night. Nothing cops, crooks, and nothing but cops, crooks, and crashes, says Martini Steve. I agree with your observation there, Chops. That's amateurs. That's a good observation. It's not the experienced people. It's these people, these once-a-year people that think they can do it.
Because the experienced ones are the ones that are probably going to stay home. They're just like, nah, I've done that.
Right. We all know better. We're like, no, I ain't going out there with all them new amateur fools. So that was a good observation. We used to say Halloween and New Year's Eve was for rookies. Wow. Everybody's really agreeing with your sentiment. They're really feeling that one. So there you go. We got Engel by Rammstein.
Oh, very nice choice. I love Rammstein.
I'm just making up letters. And Electra agrees with your good points that you're making. There you go. Autistic kids enjoy loud fireworks as much as dog space, nerd. That's sarcasm in a chat right there. I'm in New York City, and I'm not going anywhere near Times Square. That sounds smart right there. All right, well, let's get on with these letters, because I do have to get on my stuff on the grill. I hope to be banging pots tonight. Hopefully, my wife is in the mood too. Hey-oh.
Oh,
Pots is your mistress name? Is that your girlfriend's name? I hope to be banging pots tonight. All right, well, hopefully she shows up for you. You guys are awesome. I mean, I can't even keep up with this, but let's keep up with these letters. Let's do these few letters. Let's wrap up this show, because I got some grilling to get onto and some more fun to get into with this new year, folks. So let's see. We did F, we did G, we did H. This is going to be interesting. Let's do I. I want to know what your I letter is in. Will you tell us 5 letters of music right here on BF Live? We're having a lot of fun with this. Too much fun. We're having much fun. All right. So I. So let's go, Chops. You want to go to your I list? What do you have for I, my friend?
Yes, sir. For I do have I Put a Spell on You from Hocus Pocus.
Oh, I put a spell on you because you're mine. Because you're mine. That's a jam. I know that the Creedence Clearwater Revival version of that song, if you're familiar with that one. Put a spell on you.
It's so good.
That's a good version of it. That's the one that comes to my mind. All right. Well, there's your I. I put a spell on you. There you go. Scotty Fitzpatrick, what is your I, my friend? I would like to know.
You're going to think I'm kidding here, but if you guys have ever heard of a band called Steel Panther, there's a song called It Won't Suck Itself.
There you go. I totally
Steel
believe
Panther's
that. 100%
hilarious.
believable by Steel Panther. It
They're
won't
great.
suck itself. All right. And Bobby Nick, what you got for eyes, buddy?
Jesus Christ! I can't even think of anything. I.
Dun-dun, dun-dun,
I.
I want to know what love is.
Yet. Come back to me. Like I still got to think.
I would do anything.
But I won't do that. There you go. Top's got one for you. He got some meatloaf for you. I got mine is off the Leonard Skinner double live album. I was Drive Into the Night. It's called I Ain't the One. There you go. I got me some Southern rock.
I just thought of one.
Love that song.
Twisted Sister. I'm me. You ever heard that one?
I am. It's been a long time since I've been hearing it. I've been hearing it.
That's a great one.
Steel Panther, yeah, says Testicle Tiger. I Really Don't Care Anymore by Christopher Cross. Well, maybe Sailing will take you away from that. Ida Cora, artist, Let Me Think About It with Freddie Legrand, says Space Nerd. The Taxes Theft says, I've been loving you.
So many love songs when it comes to the letter I.
Ween Tiger Morning. I Spy, says Dave Daffler. Just be careful and be courteous. Everything should work out fine, says. Howdy, 2 joints. That was mine, says Kathy. Islands in the stream. That is what we are, 2 joints. No one in between. Sail away with me, 2 joints. How you doing, buddy? I'm the one, the Descendants. It's number 1 favorite songs of all time, says DJ Electrify. Checking in. In the meantime, says Space Hog. That's a jam. Do 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 do. Air Supply. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know you were right. Students here all got fireworks. It never fails. I want to be like you, King Louie. Ignition. The remix says, it's the remix. Ignition.
I want to be your man by LA Guns.
Ooh,
that's a good one.
I want to be your man.
That's another one.
That was yours. There you go. I want to be your man. Hi, 2 joints. Ice Baby.
Well done.
Wow.
I used to love that
Dun. That's my shit's different. Let's see. Dave, Air Supply was my very first favorite band. When I was 5, I got their records for Christmas, says Testicle Tiger. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Testicle Tiger, I still have them. I stand my ground. I won't back down. And Jerry Wilhane will let you know in a future one that he ghost or co-wrote that as well. I melt with you from Modern English. I stop the world and I melt with you. This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky. It's not tricky.
It's tricky to rock a rhyme that's right on time. It's tricky.
It's the white rap version of BF Live today. It's extra white, extra rappy. Papa Roach, I almost told you I loved you. I haven't told you lately, though. Justin Kramer says, good call on the Descendants. Saw them a month ago in SLC. Shania Twain, I Ain't No Quitter. It's Been a While by Stain. I'm the One by Van Halen.
Wow.
I Am the One. I'm in Love with You, the 1975. I Can't Help Myself. Live, I Alone Love You. I Alone Tempt You. Bobby Nick, I Wanna Rock. Tussle Tiger, nice. Cypress Hill, I Ain't Going Out Like That. The Divinyls, no one is going for the low-hanging fruit of I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself.
Oh.
Holy shit. It ain't over until it's over. One of the hottest guys on the planet, Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah.
I used to roller skate to It's Tricky. It's the title. If I Didn't Have You
song.
by Billy Crystal and John Goodman from Wait a minute. You're just, see, Widow Killer's just mocking me with all cartoon songs. I see a pretty good one. I Just Want to Fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I Want to Rock. I Want to Rock. Everyone living in a city, says Live Ween checking in. All right, and let's do our last letter. We did F, G, H, I. Now we're going to do J. And let's finish up with J and finish up strong with our J's. And then we got to pull this train into the station. I'm going to be eating good, drinking good, smoking good, doing all that stuff and having fun. I'll be hanging out in some chats with you guys tonight. I'll definitely be in the Perry Caravella live chat tonight. Bopping New Year's Eve party. I'll be seeing you hanging out for the party. That's where the party is going to be. Let's see. I'm going to go to I. And we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this again in the future. I'm glad everybody likes this. I'm glad Chops and all the boys have joined me today. H-I. Well, we're doing J. I did
J now.
All right. You're right. Thank you, Chops. You're right. It's funny how many times I will lose the letter, and that's why I literally sit here and I got to go, but everything I got going on here. So thank you for keeping me straight. We're on J now. We're on J. All right. So we started with our guest and our newest friend, Chops, today. Let's go with the J, buddy. What do you got?
With J, I have, I think this is called, it's Jim Croce.
Jim Croce.
Jim Croce. Time in a Bottle is what's coming up for me.
All right. Don't listen to that song with a gun anywhere near your mouth.
I know, right? It's so sad, but it's on there.
Keep the guns away from the Croce. Don't mix. It's like alcohol. You don't mix the Croce and the alcohol guns. You don't do that. All right, that's a good one. Thank you. You like them good old songs. I like that. You like all different tastes in music.
I really do.
Scotty Fitzpatrick, my friend. What is your J song?
I got another good one. I don't know if you guys remember from 1992 a band called Jackal, and they had a song that was if you went to Walmart you couldn't get it. It was "She Loves My Cock."
Oh, I love that. I got that Jackal album over here. I thought you were gonna do "I Stand Alone Today." That's a good song, ain't it? Oh, you're gonna make
"She
me
Loves
break out
My
my
Cock"
Jackal.
you had to know the right store to go to get that on the album.
That's a Jackal. That's great, man. That's recorded so good, Scott. I play that extra loud. That's one of them ones that's really still fun to listen to loud. I got that CD. You're gonna cause me to pull it out. Man, it makes my walls rattle. I like that. I stand alone today and all that stuff. But the song that you picked by Jackal was?
"She Loves My Cock."
She loves my cock. I remember that song. That's a great one. All right, so we asked Chops. We got his. Bobby Nate, you got it. He scooped out for his J. He's gonna look for it. He's got to look for a J, scraping the floor. Well, let's see if he comes back in time to do his J. I will let you know that on my phone, mine is Jackson by Johnny Cash. I'm going to Jackson. Memphis, Tennessee. That's right. Yeah. You go ahead and Jackson. Let's see. Dancing on a Pony Keg. What we got? Yes, Scotty. Time in a bottle with no gas in a plane. If I could save time in a bottle, I'd trade it for gas for this plane. Do, 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 do.
I never took it as a sad song. Like, for some reason, the melody itself, until I really started paying attention to the lyrics, it was a happy song for a while.
Oh yeah, and then and the Cat's in the Cradle, like it sounds like just an innocent kind of rhymey good song, but then when you really get older and you get into the subject matter, you're like, oh, that's depressing as fuck.
Cats in the Cradle is a really good example because even today you're just like, fuck.
Anybody gets that. If you just listen to the words and key in on what's being said, you're like, want to be like him, dad, wasn't there for the dad, all that shit. Bobby Nick, what you got for your J song or artist, my friend?
Well, I'm going to say for artist, Judas Priest.
All right, you got another thing coming. I like that. I got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then for song, I'm gonna say "Jailbreak" by AC/DC.
Oh, he went with it. You gotta go with your easy one. You gotta go with your go-to.
Yeah.
Little Titties said Jack to Diane. Let's see. We got Articulate John checking in. The Joker by Steve Miller. Jackal rules and still tours to this day. Chops Talk. Happy New Year from Two Joints.
Thank you, Two Joints. Much love.
We got Deicide, Death to Jesus. Jump Right In, The Urge from Tiff with 3Fs. The Jonas Brothers, We Are Gay.
Oh, man, Jonas
My
Brothers.
Jungle Love. Oh, we Think I Want to Know You, Terry Name. Why You Want to Kill Jesus? He already died twice, LOL. Joy to the World by Three Dog Night. Jay is Just a Gigolo, and Everywhere I Go. People know the part I'm playing. Jerking Off Truckers. Adam, wait a minute. He's bringing that whole thing back home. He's like, wait a minute. There you go. Jerking Off Them Truckers. No, that is by you, Live Ween. The Cat's in the Cradle, and I Don't Care. Plummels is laughing. That is your song. Elton John, Concrete, Schoolyard, Jurassic 5. Not Judas Priest. That's kind of that's sacrilegious. It's Judas.
Try again.
Judas. Justin Kramer, I love J5. Let DJ Electrify let you know. Space Nerd says my favorite AC/DC song is "It's a Long Way to the Top." If you want to rock and roll.
Good choice. Good choice.
You know, you talked about earlier one of the few songs with a lead flute, Marshall Tucker Band. Dare I say one of the few rock songs with a lead bagpipe. Oh my God! Throughout the entirety of that song.
Such a Scottish thing to do, you know.
Oh my God! The Jesus Twins. I feel your ubiquity over there, Dave Daffler. Urchin Jern says Live Ween. We got Urchin Jern. Judith, A Perfect Circle. That's a good song. Perfect Circle. The Jesus Twins.
Good.
I feel your ubiquity. Jack Mayhofer by Sal Governale. Jay Fizzle, My Nizzle featuring G-Funk Motherland, MC Beef Gravy, Lil Hairs, Scrimp, and T-Money. What you know about all that? You don't know nothing about that. Well, I'm singing now, says Space Nerd. The Jurassic Park theme says Willow Killer. You had a hard time coming up with them J's on that. I'm glad you're having fun with me today, Willow Killer. Huey Lewis and the Jews. Uh-oh. Let's see. This is it. We've had a lot of fun. Seen Jurassic 5 like 15 times. I love the bagpipes. It freaking rocks. The song of my people, says Space Nerd. John Denver, thank God I'm a country boy. And Charlie Tuna, like 5 times solo. Jesus Christ pose from, I said, you're in a Jesus Christ pose.
Good pick. Good pick.
Jesus Christ pose.
I think that video was banned from MTV, was it not?
Probably because anything that you got near saying Jesus or anything religious, I'm sure they were shying away from back in those days. That's cool. You guys are awesome. We've had a lot of fun today. Cyke 100. Jizz in my hair. Says Terry Me. Not sure. That must be your Pornhub there in music list right there.
Lonely Island. I jizzed in my pants.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
I jizz in my pants. The Jerry Lewis MDA telethon. Hey lady. Hey lady. Terry, a little bit of shampoo will get that out. Jelly Cyke, I would have loved to seen J5. Album was a banger. Respective. Hey Jew by the Beatles. I think it was J-U-D.
Hey Jew.
Go back and listen to it. Yes, on a slower speed there.
For years, I thought it was that.
Hey, don't make it bad. Take the sad song and don't be hucking me about it. Jaffa Road by Ween. Popke, have you ever seen Ween at the Ween show? Oh yeah, have you ever seen Ween at a Ween show while you were high on weed with the Ween twins? Al Gore's wife tried to get it bin. Oh, okay.
To get it in?
The PMRC.
Yes, we remember those days of the PMRC. That was so dumb, Terry Neat. I'm excited. All right, folks. Well, with that, we have wrapped up our 5 letters of music just like that. It's been so fun today. This has been a great early start to the New Year's Eve celebrations that I trust and hope you all have safely tonight in the privacy of your own home. So, yeah, don't go out and be drinking and driving and partying. Stay home and hang out on these great podcasts. I'll see you all tonight in the Perry Caravella live chat, 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East, if we're hanging out in there. Chops, thanks for joining us today and playing along. It's been great getting to know you these last 2 days, man. Happy New Year, my friend. Any last words or any last plugs you would like to give? Chops.
Yeah, check us out at 7 p.m. Eastern at corndiff.com or at corndiff at YouTube with me, Granny and Corn.
Granny and Corn, he's part of that whole WGN. What is it? WGN? How many G's is it?
WGNN.
WGNN. WGNN. Have a great night, chat, says our friend Popke checking in. I'll get some of those closing chats, but I'm going to go to Scott Fitzpatrick first, as he's going to have his last words to say and last plugs to say. What do you got, buddy?
Yeah, see if I can get through them this time. I'm just going to do tonight's No Filter on Andrew's No Filter with Andrew and friends at 6 o'clock Eastern time.
7 o'clock Eastern. 7 o'clock Eastern.
Bitch, man.
6 Central.
Plugs are tough. They really are.
I suck it. Yeah. Yeah. So I think Andrew will probably want to go till midnight. I don't know how long we'll be going, but
yeah, we'll go as long as we can.
Well, Scott, thanks for being here last couple of days. I hope that you're feeling much better as the new year starts, my friend. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And Bobby Nick Havens, you have the most extensive list of plugs, and some of them also cover where Scott will be. So give us yours, my friend. Let us know where you're going.
That's right. Yeah, well, tonight we'll be celebrating New Year's fucking Eve on No Filter with Andrew and Friends at 7 p.m. Eastern. Go subscribe right now, motherfuckers. We're going to have a lot of fun. Who knows how long we'll go. But yeah, and then check me out Wednesday in the lounge. I'm back doing my music video show, guys. If you want to request some music videos, it's for the low price of $1. You can see your music video request on my show. So check that out. Rumble.com /BobbyNick19 or no. The Bobby Nick Show. Just search up the Bobby Nick Show on Rumble. God damn it!
There you go.
And one more.
Yes.
One more. The Lunatic Lounge every Monday and Friday, and we might be doing a New Year's Day show tomorrow, but I'm not sure. We're gonna see. But that's at Bobby Nick 1978 on YouTube.
So there you go. And a much easier way I have fun saying is that just basically pick up your phone or turn on your computer and tune in into YouTube, and you are more than likely going to see my friend Bobby Nick Havens somewhere hanging out in this great community on all these great shows. So if you don't have a fun at home, shame on you, folks, because Bobby Nick and the boys will be hanging out. There's the Chops will be hanging out with Granny and them on the Corn Diff show. So there's always fun to have. Happy New Year. Let's get a couple of these last chats. Thank you, Dave Daffler, for the $2 super chat. It says, for BF's EPT test fund. Really? You know something about my biology that I don't? Thank you, Dave Daffler, for the $2 and all your generous donations and super chats today. Like this one that says, we love BF, man. Thank you, Dave Daffler. Thank you for the 10. I hope you guys had an awesome start to your New Year's celebration, whatever you do tonight. Popke checks in and says, oh, thank you for the $5 Canadian. It says, remember to stay unsafe and drive as drunk as you can. That's the more you know, only from Popke.
Just do the reverse of that, guys.
Chris Popke does not represent the BF Live show or any of the subsidiaries. Thank you, Popke, for your $5 super chat, my friend. Let's go to these couple last few. All right, let's see what everybody's saying as we head on out the door. Corn tonight at 4 Pacific. That would be at 3 hours to that, 8 o'clock on the East Coast. PCL tonight, Matt says. That'll be 5 Pacific, 8 o'clock East. Happy New Year, chat family, from Stacy Allen. Space Nerd says, I will see you all streamside somewhere. Much love and Happy New Year. Blummel says, indeed. The Space Nerd says, you will, Nikki. Stacy Allen says, pic of you and Gina, please, at the comedy show. Hope you enjoy that if you go to the comedy show. Tuscal Tiger says, I hope you all have a safe New Year's celebrations. Make inappropriate decisions. Love you all. Space Nerd says, as always, BF Live, the vibe. Great show. Thank you. Testicle Tiger says, see some of you in Perry's chat tonight. Time to get blithering, says our friend Matt. Electro checks in with the Corn Diff link right there. Widow Killer says, it sucks that we have to wait until next year for the next BF Live. Well, thank you for your kind words there, Widow Killer, and hang tight. It'll be here sooner than you think. Duke of the Dabbleverse, Chris Popke, the Dog Digverse, says, thank you for the $5 again. Remember to stay unsafe. Did I read that twice, or that's a new one? That's the same one, maybe. I don't know. Now I'm reading things twice.
Maybe the same one.
Have a happy and safe New Year from my sister Kathy. Dave Daffler says I'm muted, you liar. Not in the lounge. We're catching up. Let's see. Muted, not muted. Have an amazing New Year from DJ Electra, everyone, and make it a banger. And if you can't do that, just banger. Happy New Year, DJ Electra from Space Nerd. Love y'all. Have fun and be safe. Nikki's throwing up the hearts and the champagnes because it is Happy New Year's. We are doing it right here on BF Live. Same to you. Let's see. Remember your reprimanda rights. Yeah, remember your Miranda rights as you go out tonight. That's right. Thanks, BF Live. I'll see myself out, says Dave Daffler. Thank you, buddy. Most generous and fun day and year. Thanks, Dave Daffler. And I got to get around to seeing all that shit that you've loaded down my text with, my friend. I would go with you, Stacey Allen. We could be on the prowl. They can be on the prowl. Thank you, Jerry Verhane, for being a bro and saying great show. Well, I think we've done it, folks. Here it is. It's the early start of the new year. We gave you over 3.5 hours of hopefully live fun and live content. I hope you have a great rest of your 2024, whatever it is. Whatever you do tonight, stay safe. I recommend staying home, eat home, drink at home, be around family if you can, or just stay safe. Stay away from the craziness. I'll see you all guys all hanging out in the chat. Thank you for a great 24. And yes, Martini, Steve, I'm going to say we're going to keep the vibe alive in 2025. So if you have time to hang around and talk for a minute after the show, that's good, backstage. And if you don't, that's fine too. Thank you, Chops. Thank you, Scott Fitzpatrick. Thank you, Bobby Nick Havens. And thank you, chat family. I wouldn't be anything without you. Peace and love. Have a great rest of your new year. And we will see you the next time we see you right here on BF Live, folks. This has
See you next year, everybody.
This has been BF Live, the vibe. Peace and love. And bye for now. See you, folks.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.